Coming up on Now You Made It Awkward podcast.
Though I completely forgot how off the rails we were getting with Lil P's stuff.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, it went really deep there for a minute.
Yeah.
Not him, but the story.
I don't know.
Yeah. And
He got really deep a lot of times, apparently.
he did. Lots and lots and lots. With a lot of ladyboys.
I know a little bit more about forced injection, but not much.
Injection.
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 But not a lot about forced injection or direct injection.
I'm going to be talking like that tomorrow because I go to the dentist again tomorrow.
Dude, they're fucking up your face so much.
Dude, they're going to fix this front tooth that's all fucked. That's the next one. It's all fucked up.
So the nice fish and chips places now sell kebabs.
Of course.
I mean,
Which is fine. I love kebabs.
kebabs are good, so that's
Yeah.
not that bad, but don't get rid of the
Right.
fish and chips.
Exactly.
Add kebabs.
Exactly.
But when you're no longer allowed to sell fish and chips because it offends the kebabs.
yeah.
Yeah, so you have to apply your degenerative behavior to the point that they will kill you, so you'll come home.
How does that help us?
As a
It
device
doesn't
to come-
in any way.
That he's just lost in water.
Brad's power doesn't help us either. He's just stuck in the past. Like, hey, what happened to Ed? I mean, he went back to 14th century Scotland. He hasn't come back yet.
How was your week, man? You're not going to believe it.
I have a nice bowl of hot cowboy. I didn't mean it that way.
Heaping spoonful of Augustus McCrae.
I did not actually mean it that way, but that's going in the promo.
Weirdo.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of baby's back.
What's going on, guys? I have an announcement to make. We do have a live event coming up on June 13th. It is actually the first ever live recording of this show. We're going to be doing our episode 200, part 1. Now, I say that because there will be 2 parts, but we're going to focus on part 1 for right now. You guys can go ahead and pre-order tickets if you are in the greater Houston, Conroe area. You know, if you want to come out, you can buy tickets to the show at the Eventbrite link below. Now, this is going to take place at our home brewery. You guys should be familiar with it if you've been watching this show long enough, and that is Frankenbolts. So, this is Frankenbolts. Yeah, this is what it looks like. These are some of the people there. You know, we've talked to plenty of people involved, whether that's Shay or Chuck, the owner and manager and brewer and all those things. And we just did a show out there for their 5th anniversary, where we already technically announced this. Then, we're going to be doing a 2-part live show. Like I said, this is going to be part 1. And if you're familiar with our super awkward quizzes, as it were, or super awkward questionnaires, that's what we're going to be doing. So just like we did with episode 69, episode 100, episode 151, well, episode 200, we're going to be doing the same thing. But because 200 questions would probably take something like 6.5 hours to get through, we're going to split it up. So we're going to do one at Frankenbolts, our home brewery, and then the second one will be coming up a month after that in July. That will be at Mad Llama. But we're going to focus on the first show for right now. Now, there will be 2 separate sets of tickets. There's going to be general admission. You can get that at the door. You can buy it ahead of time. That's up to you. But that's going to be only $5. That's just entry fee. Whatever you get after the fact, that's going to be on you. Now, the VIP treatment is going to be limited tickets only. So that's going to be 20 tickets. That's it for the VIP area. And that's going to get you close seats to us because we want involvement from you guys, not just us on the panel, which we should have an expansive panel here. I'm expecting at least 3 to 4 of our regular friends and some other people who have just been around and involved to join us on panel, but we want to talk to you guys. Yes, the questions you guys can answer as well. You know, I've got handheld mics. We're going to be going to the crowd and doing all that. So you're going to sit closer to us while everybody else can sit a little bit further away. On top of that, one of the more important things that you can get for this show is a very special challenge coin. Episode 200 challenge coin. And if this image isn't very clear, what I'll do is I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. That has the episode 200 logo and our gold coin logo from episode 100. So you'll get that and an episode 200 glass. So for $50, you'll get the preferred seating, the challenge coin, the glass, and you'll either get you 2 16-ounce pours or 4 8-ounce pours at the bar. So that'll already all be rolled in there, so you'll be set for your beer and all that. Now, we will have merch available on the day as well, including the new t-shirt design for episode 200. It's going to be merch you can only get at the live show. So, if you want to get your hands on that, you have to be at the show. When it comes to the questionnaire, do you have to answer? Do you have to play along? No, but keep in mind, you're probably going to get offended. Hopefully you laugh. Obviously, we don't mean to truly offend anybody, but we're here to have fun. We want to have fun with you guys. Something different for this one, we will be retiring the lifetime or porn segment. So we've done that in all the sections so far, but later on, not in this show, we will introduce a brand new segment. So I want to announce it here. Episode part 1 and part 2 will be different shows. We got 200 questions to get through. We're going to do 100 at each. So just so you know, if you go to one show, you're not going to get the same as the other show. Now, if you have any other questions, put them in the comments down below, things like that. Send me a message on the Facebooks if you're interested, or to the email, of course, at the NowYouMadeItAwkwardMail@gmail.com. Once again, Eventbrite link down below. Pre-order your VIP tickets. Now, of course, if they don't sell out, they will be available at the door as well, because whoop-de-doo, right? So, but this is so that you guys can get the tickets ahead of time. We can get you on the list. We can get your seating. We can figure out how all we're going to do it. But we just want to make sure that you guys know episode 200, part 1, is going to be on June 13th at Frankenbolt's Brewing, all the way, brewing. Yeah, I said brewing. All the way out in Dobbin, Texas. It's our home brewery. They've supported us. We support them. And when I said, hey, I would love to do an actual live show for once, can we do it here? They said, yes, we're excited. And then, you know, everyone looks at each other weirdly like, wait, how are we actually going to do this? So as of filming this, I don't know how we're actually doing this. I just know we're going to have fun. And if you are an online person out in the middle of nowhere, yes, merch will be available after the fact. So if you just want to buy stuff, that's fine. And of course, if for some reason we have stuff left over at the end, you know, glassware, coins, shirts, etc., all that will go up later on sale for anybody, wherever, because I don't want to hold on to this stuff forever. It's not going to do me any good, and frankly, it's expensive. You guys ever had to price out what it costs to make these things? I didn't know. Now I do. It's pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie, like, I would have never thought years and years ago when the show started that I would be making a cool, legit challenge coin for this silly show. So come celebrate episode 200 with us, whether that's just general admission or the other thing. And of course, you want to say, well, is it going to be live stream? No. Trust me, we can't live stream these. It gets way too out of pocket, and we're going to be drinking, we're going to be having fun. Oh, of course, I need to point out the obvious. This is an 21 and up show. Specifically, we're going to be saying stuff that we can't be having around chitlins. Normally, it's a family-friendly place. This is going to be a slightly less family-friendly show. If you listen to the show, you already know. And if for some reason you don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to these questionnaire shows, episode 69, episode 100, and episode 151, go listen to those. Hopefully they're still funny. I know they were funny when we recorded them, and I put an enormous amount of effort into editing them. We'll have food on the day because Frankenbolt's has pizza and pretzels and everything else like that. So come out, have a good time, have a laugh with us, hopefully, and we will see you guys on June 13th.
Tyler.
Oh, did I tell you I went to Scotland last week?
You went to Scotland?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Well, for work.
But still.
The highlight of my day was coming back to the hotel and crashing. Put it that way. It's like, yes.
No pub, no chippery, nothing?
Yeah, a little bit. little bit. But nothing that I would have done here anyway.
Did the same activities, but in another country?
Yeah, pretty much.
See, I almost got to do that, but I did not. So, okay, let's get going.
Shoot, I could go to Scotland, Ireland, even England, and eat nothing but pub food for a week and be perfectly happy.
Yeah, you'd be.
And probably actually get different food.
Yeah, exactly.
So whenever we were in Colorado last week, in Colorado Springs, there are a handful of actual restaurants, but everything else is just pubs.
Yep.
Just endless pubs and pub food. And the one place we did go to, actually went out to, was pretty good. Food was good. Beer was fine.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, there were some financial issues with some of our people who went along on the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Either not having a lot of money or not having a debit card on them to pay for things.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's just basically small bank problems. It's like a disappearing debit card, and then the other person, just for some reason, lots of errors. Don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, we did some small stuff when I was in Springs last time, and then I treated everybody to a Brazilian steakhouse there, and that was a good time.
Not a Brazilian wax steakhouse.
No.
That's it. That's where they
That would have been a hairy situation.
Yeah.
they strip your meat for you. They strip your meat.
With a sword.
Yikes.
Ay caramba. There we go. Sorry, I'm adjusting our heads to the someone. All right. Anyway, so let's get rolling because we're running late, boys. All right. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. I think we're on episode 186. You missed 2.
Shit.
Yeah. I think. Hold on. I got to math it out.
Okay, you're on 186.
I'm on 186. You're on 184. 184 I did with Sean. 185 I did with
That guy.
With that guy, the guy with the long hair hippie guy that I know. So I did that with James. That one I didn't technically number, but I also not entirely certain it'll see the light of day. I have not started editing that one yet, so we'll see what happens, guys. And I am still in the middle of doing the Frankenbolts one, which ironically, the three of us was the last time we were reunited. So,
Yeah, that's right.
so either way,
Taking a minute.
yeah, it's been like over 3 weeks.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more alcohol involved that day.
A little.
Yeah.
Just,
We could fix that today, but we're not going to.
I'm not drinking that much.
No,
No.
not as much as we drank that day. I was sober when I went there. Either way, so I am Shoky.
I was not.
I was not.
I am Shoky. You can follow me at all the Shoky related links down below. I know it's been 2 weeks. You forgot how to do the thing. And of course, like and subscribe to this here channel. And I know I would have said the other things there, but it pops up on the screen. I don't have to say it for all you guys. Although I was going to say for our visitor here, I don't know how much he gets to watch versus how much he just listens.
Yeah.
And I was like, you hear sound effects and have no idea what they're attached to if you're later in the show, obviously in the early days, which I want to ask you about that here in a minute. Okay. Of course, guys, if you want to support the show, you can do so at the Shoky Reviews Patreon, which I'm probably going to rename, probably just make it the Shoky Patreon, just get rid of the reviews part because I'm not really reviewing a lot. Although I did film 2 things last week, along with the unboxing video of the episode 200 coin. Do you have it over there to show Ed? Because you didn't technically get to see it.
That is very neat.
Yes,
it is.
Very
Nice.
cool. All right. And of course, guys, I will be putting up the episode 200 pre-sale and stuff like that sometime soon once final pricing and everything else like that gets figured out. Because as I have said before, it will be a live show at 2 different breweries. And there'll be also 2 separate tickets for anybody who's interested. But also, if you want to just buy merch, I have 2 new posters up in the Shoky Review store or the Naimia store, whichever way you want to look at it. And we have the Korean Jesus poster, which was from the episode with Sean, and the Bread Dealer poster is officially up. I am going to rework some of the older ones because I did a new format where I have the episode number and stuff below it.
Okay.
So I'm going to redo some of the designs on some of the older ones like Rafty and stuff like that. But I do want to have, like, when we get a proper studio space, I want to have all the posters like behind us on the wall.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So I want to do that down the line. And back with me for the first time in several weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute, brother.
I has the Hefe.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, grounded and grumpy for once. It's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
Not too grumpy today.
No, I'm in a good mood. It's been a good day.
He hasn't eaten today, but he's in a decent mood.
Yeah.
Remember, eat before coming so you're in a better mood.
Hey,
Even small meal.
even small meal?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I'm doing things.
You can.
Making progress.
You could.
Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you do 1,800 calories across the day.
Regardless, glad to be here.
Yes, either way. And he's wearing my hat because his hat didn't really go very well.
Things happen.
So the funny part is how well that fit you.
It was raining.
Yeah, but it does fit you pretty decent.
Yeah.
Considering. And, of course, Grounded and Grumpy. As I already said, go follow him on the Instagrams. One of these days he'll post more updates.
I'll do Steve stuff later.
Steve stuff. He's doing weird stuff with his buzz. And visiting us today, if we teased from the Frankenbolts episode, we have Ed.
Yes.
We have
Glad to be here.
Ed, and Ed doesn't have any followings on anything, but just know that he is Ed.
He is Ed, and we like Ed.
He is Ed.
Hey.
And we like him because he talks funny.
There you go.
Sorry, that's just...
You had to
It
go
is
there.
what it is. I mean,
I'm gonna make a shirt that just says I like Ed because he talks funny.
there you go.
And
I
I'm
was,
just
I was gonna ignore it.
no, because it's funny though.
Yeah, when you speak more than 3 languages, I start mixing.
Oh sure, blame the languages.
Yeah.
It could just be that you're not Native American.
I am not Native American. No, I'm not a member of any tribes.
You're very not Native American, much
Right.
like the rest of us. Although I rediscovered while watching the episode from the Frankenbolts thing, I forgot that Shay is also a person of color because she's bi-check. I forgot
Okay.
about that. And then of course, other Kevin did confirm he is also bi-check.
Okay.
So yeah, we got that. And we're not going to do it right now, guys. But this is Ed's second time on the show, and we all know what that means. And the dice are right there. So we might get a new offender today. We'll see what happens. It's usually fun. Though I completely forgot how off the rails we were getting with Lil P's stuff.
That was fun though.
Yeah, it went really deep there for a minute.
Yeah.
Not him, but the story.
I don't know.
Yeah. And
He got really deep a lot of times, apparently.
he did. Lots and lots and lots. With a lot of ladyboys. Oh, I'm sorry, not ladyboys.
No,
the
no.
opposite. The inverse of ladyboys.
He was the progenitor. Yeah.
Yes, the inverse of ladyboys. But guys, I do want to point out we have the return of the Fat Cam.
Fat Cam.
Fat Cam. Hold on, I got a knife hand at the Fat Cam. Oh, I'm pulling my headphone cord there. Yeah, Ed has the Fat Cam over him, and actually it needs to be tilted ever so slightly. But guys, we have a new addition to the cave, which is directly above the Fat Cam, which you guys won't be able to see. But yesterday, I did install a new TV in here so that my co-hosts that are on that side of the table can actually see the screen worth the damn whenever we do things such as Meme of the Week. We're not doing Meme of the Week just yet. But
Instead of leaning over and try to look under
the cameras, yeah, you can look over everything. So, Hefe,
Yes, sir.
I know it's been a while, but do the thing.
Oh, the thing where they can follow us.
Yes, do the
they
thing.
can email us at NowYouMadeItAwkwardMail@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
They can also follow us on our Instagrams at Nymea_pod.
Correct.
They can also message us at the Facebook page at Nymea_.
Now You Made It
Now You made it awkward podcast.
Correct. And we have a new addition as of this week.
Talk to me. What do we got?
You don't have to do this. This will be on me. We have a clips channel now.
Okay.
So I actually am clipping things from the episodes
Nice.
because I needed to give myself more work. But one of the things I learned at the YouTube conference thing that I went to this past week in Colorado was people, one, like a little bit shorter, more to the point context.
We need ADD content.
We need ADD content. Oh, by the way, do me a favor and check our subs count because it should be creeping up on 1,000 today.
Dude,
We were at
close,
974
man.
when I went to bed. And I was busy all morning. Guys, make sure you do the subscribe thingy. We are pushing. And please,
992
we're literally
at
8 away.
the moment.
We're 8 away from 1,000. Now, mind you, that's entirely ad-based. I'm forcing that through. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. And guys, I will have the Clips channel linked in the description down below.
Which
and of
has
course,
8.
8. And 5 of them are me.
And one's me.
And one of them is you.
It's new.
Yes, and the clips will be going up about every other day, depending on how many I've got. I've got
It'll
8.
essentially
I've
be
got 8
analogous
clips.
to our intros and stuff like that.
No, it's going to be entire conversations.
Okay.
Yeah, so like 8 to 10 minute conversations, depending on stuff. But I've also started uploading shorts to the main channel and over on the Instagram.
Oh, very good.
So I used Opus Clip.
So the stupid, funny stuff that makes us laugh.
All right, so as we mentioned already, that we do have a place that you can message us. Tyler sent in a couple messages, but I'm not entirely certain when he sent them because I think he sent one while we were on the road. So I'm going to check on that real quick before we get to what I know he sent. So let me see here.
Question for the pod.
Okay, here
Do
we
you
go.
guys have any like favorite examples of censoring and things? I was just thinking about this because I was listening to a episode of Unsub the other day, and I think somebody said shit, then the next person said shit, and for whatever reason they bleeped one and not the other.
Yeah.
And it just made me think about hearing like, you know, songs and stuff over time. I remember there was something in high school where there was a lot of cussing in the song's chorus, and I never heard the original. I thought it was just like some interesting decision that they made about the way the song was pausing and going quiet. And then a bunch of people are like, oh, the you know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Question for so great. They cuss so much, and then I hear it and I was like, oh, I think I actually like it with the weird pauses in it that it had before. And then I remember another one, hearing Kid Rock's American Badass in high school. And
I was
there
actually
was,
thinking
like
that
one
song.
radio version where he shouts "suck my dick" and they just like bleep it out.
They put radio
But, then
edit.
there was another one I remember hearing where they had like some lady's voice
And it
saying
became
radio edit.
part of the song.
And it was
Yes.
like to the beat of the song and stuff. And I remember always just thinking like, man, that actually sounds better than the actual line in the song. But really, like my favorite one would be I used to post and read stuff on the Something Awful forums a lot. And if you didn't have an account there, like any kind of like swearing and shit was censored out. But the way they censored it was they had like specific words that they would replace it with. And the only one I remember was I was reading a thread on some game years ago and somehow got signed out and I didn't realize it. And everybody in the thread keeps talking about like gentle caress and gently caress this. And I finally realized I was signed out and fuck was replaced with gently caress. The end.
Yeah, I forgot he says the end. Yeah, gently caress you. Though, you know, it's funny. He did mention the Kid Rock thing, and it literally the radio edit was like that's literally what it says in the song. If you've never heard it, in American Badass is like if you whatever something you can radio edit. Like it's perfect with the beat.
Yeah.
But he says suck my dick.
Oh.
So I actually literally had never heard. Even the album I bought was the edited version. So it said radio edit on the album version I had. So it was really funny because I used to buy my stuff at Walmart. You couldn't buy explicit stuff back in the day from Walmart. Right. Eventually you could, but they were the good boys. And you buy your Christian music there at some point. If you didn't go to like Lifeway or one of those other places.
Gotcha.
I think FYE also sold Christian music. But others, if you're thinking outside of music, I do like it when... I think it's on Unsub, or maybe it's just Donut Operator when he's got quacks, you know, in there for cuss words. That's always fun. I hate when it's just silence because that throws me off more than anything. But I do edit cuss words sometimes, and I'm thinking I'm going to start editing them from the intros because if you swear too much at the beginning of a video, YouTube will downrank it, that kind of stuff. But sometimes I do... coin sounds. I do sound effects over cuss words, or whenever I got to bleep things like, you know, when we talk about where we live or people's names that they don't want said.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Do you got anything in mind?
First thing that came to mind was CeeLo Green.
Yes.
It's the funk you replacement.
Yeah.
And in his entire song where he says fuck you constantly throughout the entire song.
It's like 20 some odd times throughout the whole song. He changed it to Funk You and a couple other things. I remember that song. Yeah.
It's a good song.
That's true. It's actually the actual edited version is actually decent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's funny when you live in other cultures and in other places, the things that get censored are not necessarily bad words.
Yeah.
Even people's ideas and people's, you know, if you talk about a certain politician or you talk, you know, anything that's offensive to, you know, the authorities or whatnot, that can get you into trouble big time.
Yeah, like in China, they make you disappear.
Oh, yeah.
In Korea, North Korea specifically.
Oh, and you don't have to go that far. I mean, Cuba, Venezuela.
Yeah, well,
Nicaragua,
a little bit
like
less
that.
now. A little bit less now. But still,
A touch.
it hasn't changed that much.
Right.
Yet.
Right.
Yet. We're crossing our fingers.
Yeah.
Bring on the capitalism.
Yeah.
Unbridled capitalism like the 70s and 80s.
Bring it back.
Bring it. Yeah, and yeah, literally bring it back. Actually, bring it back here too while we're at it.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of all this communist bullshit that we're bringing in here in the U.S. So I was going to ask you then, in that case, like, because we're not going to listen to a whole lot of other foreign language music or anything else like that, or shows. Like you talk about podcasts that you watch, those guys in Florida that you were telling me about.
Uh-huh.
if they swear in another language, do they bleep it or do they remove it?
They do not.
Okay.
They swear in Spanish a ton.
Yeah.
And,
I know a few of those words, but
and it
not-
goes. It goes.
Interesting. So
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
But is it well, because they're in a more Spanish speaking market to begin with? That's not going to matter because with us, obviously we're English speakers here,
Right.
so I know some Spanish, so I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to think anything of it. But it's interesting to think that in our primary language, we'll censor ourselves
Yeah.
just to be polite more than anything.
Yeah, yeah.
But in other languages, they probably don't. But like you're talking about editing the content,
Yeah.
or maybe even the context.
No, and it varies widely. Like in central northern parts of South America, it's strictly forbidden from public television to swear at all.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, they have a list of bad words that are not allowed. And,
The 7 words you can't say on TV.
yeah,
like George Carlin
yeah,
said.
it's more like 30, but yeah.
That's fair.
But like places like Argentina, for example, after 9 p.m. you can swear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, because
Or
I remember.
after a certain hour, I'm not sure what hour.
No, yeah, like 9 p.m. here in the U.S. was like, well, once you're past like family TV time, I remember the first time I heard bullshit on TV was on NYPD Blue.
Right.
And now, mind you, I had heard that word before, but
Yeah.
not from the television.
Right.
And the first time you heard like fuck or something like that when you're outside of like HBO, it's a little bit weird.
Right.
Because I know it was a big deal. If you're PG-13, you can get 1 per season.
Uh-huh.
So I remember when in Breaking Bad near the end of the show, they did it at a very, very poignant moment. But I was like,
Wow.
wait a minute. This is network television, and he just said fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but it's a PG-13 show, so that's why. Same thing with PG-13 movies. Like the first F word in Marvel was in Guardians 3. And then Deadpool came out. Changed everything.
Oh, yeah.
But that was the first time they ever used the F word because it was a PG-13 movie, and most of them haven't been. And rated R, obviously, you can do whatever you want.
Was it Samuel L. Jackson?
No, it was Star-Lord.
Oh.
Yeah, Star-Lord said it.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were on the planet where not the Collector, I forgot his name, but like it basically built like Earth 2 or something like that, and they're trying to open up the car and Nebula couldn't figure out how to open up a push button door,
Gotcha.
like the old school 80s vehicles. He's like, push the fucking button, and everybody just went. All right. I mean, if there was going to be any standard Marvel character that was going to cuss, it'd probably be Star-Lord. But it's weird that he would have even been exposed to that word.
What was that? In 3? Or is that in?
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, you had never got that far in your,
No, not
your
yet.
watch. You gave up.
I keep getting stalled out.
You're going to have to get caught up eventually because Endgame's at the end of the year. Which actually, I guess that if you're getting to, not Endgame, Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Doomsday, apparently, from some of the current talk that's come out, is that it's going to be a sequel to Endgame. It's basically like...
I'll get there. I'm kind of running out of stuff, so I'll get there.
You never run out of stuff as long as you've got old bullshit to watch.
You got a good point.
You always go back to watching old shit instead of watching new shit. You're like, I haven't watched Lonesome Dove in 6 weeks. That's you. You're like, I should watch Lonesome Dove today. I got the sniffles.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like having a.
It's like a warm hug.
Exactly.
That was perfect.
I was
timing
gonna
on
say
the
a bowl
button.
of soup, but yeah.
Have a nice bowl of hot cowboy.
Oh God.
I didn't mean it
Heaping
that way.
Heaping spoonful of Augustus McCrae.
I did not actually mean it that way, but that's going in the promo.
Weirdo.
Look, I just started LASIX and I'm drinking a beer. This is probably a bad idea, but we'll see what happens. And I've got men's group later. Assuming the weather holds out. I don't think it's going to get too much
No,
worse.
it's going to ease up.
I think it's going to ease up for now. Tomorrow looks like we're going to get a bit more stormy.
Come on. Bring it.
I got trivia later.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
Excalibur,
Oh, nice. Which one?
the original.
Okay.
Excalibur.
Well, as I was saying, it's like you got two
yeah.
Excaliburs, so that's what I was asking.
Yeah, Old Town.
Nice. I still have not been there. Actually, I've not been to either, to be fair.
Really?
To be fair.
Dude, they have a full wall of beers. I'm serious. And
That's what they should do.
Yeah, no, but they have like regular craft breweries will have 10, 12, 18 beers at most.
Yeah.
No, I think they have close to 40 beers
Nice.
on the wall. Yeah.
You know what I saw the other day that was crazy? So I don't follow Brash too much on anything, but I saw that they posted that they're doing either a limited beer release or something at the brewery, and they're bringing in the old petrol station cooking crew, and they're going to be making Rancor burgers out there.
Oh, nice.
I saw that. I'm like, Rancor burger? What is that? I was like, I don't need that, but
Shoki want.
yeah. Well, I mean, that was like their huge thing. It had bacon, had a fried egg, all of it on there. And it used to be about yay tall. Now that's about a $38 burger
Okay.
in today's money. Back then it was only $12.
Have you been to Langford Grocers?
No,
Okay.
but I
Midtown.
remember when it was on Triple D way back in the day.
Yeah, in Midtown.
Are they still around?
They are still around.
No shit.
And they opened a new location that's actually fancy. I haven't been.
A fancy? Who would
Yeah,
want it?
On the waterway in the Woodlands.
They opened a Langford grocery in the Woodlands.
Yes. It's called Langford Burgers, but yeah, or I think it's just called Langford.
Do they have like the ridiculously spicy burger? Like he had
I
that?
don't know. I haven't.
I want to try it though. I didn't know.
but
they
I
did that.
really want to go. Yeah.
It only took them like 38 years to franchise.
Health field trip.
I think
Field trip for a different day, yeah.
You're coming up short on that one.
Yeah.
I think they've been around since like the 50s.
Well, I said 38 years since they franchised. To franchise.
Gotcha.
It's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah,
But on the waterway, that's nuts.
on the waterway.
That's crazy. Yeah. When you said fancy, okay, yeah, waterway, that tracks.
Yeah.
Well, now I got something else I got to go do. Thanks.
There you go.
Thanks. Hopefully it's not like stupid expensive.
I don't know, man.
Field trip.
The one on Midtown was okay.
I knew about it and I never made a trip down there.
Fantastic burger.
You know what's even funnier? I never bothered to eat at the Nico's in the Woodlands either. Even though it took them forever to get one there. I've heard the one in the Woodlands was significantly worse for some reason.
Yeah.
But the original is always good.
Yeah.
But that's just a long drive. I gotta want to go there.
Right.
Now, back when I used to go down to D&D Beer Market way back in the day, it made sense to go down to Nico's because it was 2 minutes away.
There you go.
So if you're in Montrose, you're in Montrose.
Right.
You know, but
That's why I've been to Langford, because I used to work downtown. So
Nope, that's the wrong beardy guy. There we go. Sorry, getting used to my buttons again. Though I did actually finalize the full mobile setup, so I can actually bring all of it with me now.
Oh, good.
So the buttons work,
So
everything.
you can semi-produce.
Yeah, so
again?
if you watch the episode with Sean, I was pushing buttons.
Excellent.
And I got my new portable wireless set up for that. Here's the funny part, because Samsung accounts are great, right? Except when it synchronizes all of them to the Wi-Fi that you don't want to be on.
Oh.
So none of these phones had ever been to Sean's house, but my computer and my actual phone have. So I'm like, how am I connected to these? I never set them up to do anything here. And then I'm like looking at them like, they're all on his wife. How? Oh, Samsung. Yeah. So every time I booted up a new one and loaded the Samsung account, it just loaded up the new one. I had to go through every phone. I said, forget the Wi-Fi. And it's like, no, log on to my Wi-Fi. Just for that reason. So in theory, I don't know if we have somebody who can push buttons, if we get a button monkey, then when we do the live shows, we can do it that way instead of having to record it the hard way. But we'll see what happens, because every time we do it on location, there's something tragic goes wrong with the thing. Which, by the way, these are all my little monitor screens. Remember I was telling you about the project I wanted to do? That's the little monitors right there. So I got to get all those set up for future thingies. So, I forgot Tyler had one more little message. I want to see what it was. There was a tiny little leftover message. By the way, whenever
Other than that last message sucked.
Yeah. Well, that was from the week before. So I played both of his messages last week, because you know how he does. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't like that message. Too bad I'm playing it. So he sent a text message after that, and he said, I considered ending my message asking about swearing and censoring with the end, bitch. But I forgot by the time I got to the ending. So hold on. He sent something 33 seconds long.
Question for the pod,
Okay.
or maybe more like 2/3 of the pod. Did Kevin tell you guys that last time I left a message, I gave a fake the ending, like an asshole? I said
Oh,
the
yeah,
end,
you
paused
guys
a
wouldn't
few
have seen that.
seconds, And then I said, just kidding. And I added like a little bit more to it. I just thought it would be funny to see the reaction to it. Since me adding the end made everyone so happy, I figured I could ruin it. But I don't have any examples here to give too few of or too many of. So this will truly be the end of my message.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the Sean message, the one before that message sucked. He stopped in the middle. It sounded like it was the end of the message, and then he kept talking, and then he eventually said, "This is the actual end of the message." It's like that dick. He took our joke and turned it on us. He's a bad friend. Unlike what I did to Sean the other day because he was sending me pictures that he was finding from his dad's house. Did you see the memes I made from Sean's expense? So I'll get to actual meme of the week here in a minute. Let me go. Where did I put those? All right. So Sean sent me a picture from his high school days of clearly, one of those yearbook photos, like you do. And I did that one. Me put all these on the screen. Yeah. Yeah. That's one I made. And then where is it? Oh, that one did it like 4 times. Okay. Then I ran it through Grok. I said, hey, Grok, roast this picture. And it said, when you peak in high school and this is your yearbook photo. Yep. And so I said, dropped as a baby and landing on your face was just the beginning. Sorry, that was actually Grok too. I said he was also dropped on his face. And then I put, if Axe body spray was a person. And for some reason I have like multiple copies of that. I don't know why. Voted most likely to have 2 DUIs and 4 baby mamas. Such an asshole. Once again, multiple ones there. The only thought in his head is Limp Bizkit Nookie on repeat. Which actually, Limp Bizkit had some interesting edits back in the day too, going back to Tyler's question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny that I grew up on all the radio edits and the edited CD versions of everything. And then the final one I did was, they don't know my shirt matches my truck. If you've ever seen Sean's old truck, hold on, he sent a picture. I got to pull that up.
Big and yellow.
Or his tramp stamp. Yeah.
It's kind of tramp stampy, but so that was Sean's old truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow with the chop top and the flames.
Oh, shit. It does
Yeah.
match.
Oh, yeah, and it had a big block Ford in it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one reason why he's building the thing, which I got to see Sean's big ass motor in person.
Is that motor going in that truck?
No, that truck's long gone.
All right.
That was his high school ride. That's why the joke is there. But no, I did go visit Sean last week while I was headed to Colorado. We left here very early Sunday morning, like 4:50 in the morning. We left early. You know how crazy it is to have a wife and leave the house early? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we made it to like Madisonville, Buc-ee's in less than an hour.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So we did 3 Buc-ee stops on the way to Sean's house. So we did Madisonville, Ennis, and a new one in Amarillo.
Yep.
I'm sorry, no, not Amarillo. Amarillo was on past that. My bad. But brand new one in Amarillo. It was good. So hung out with Sean and his lovely girlfriend, Summer, the one who now farts in front of him, which that is part of the clips I've been sharing, the farting in front of your spouse discussion. And Jessica and Summer forgot how much they got along the last time we visited, and they just immediately. But of course, there was a box wine involved, so
Of course.
the bonding session was less remembered than it was memorable.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good way to put that. Less remembered than memorable.
But fun was had.
Me, put that as the title. Fun was had. We hung out on the porch all night talking. Then eventually we went to sleep on the air mattress, which, by the way, was aired up to the max. It was like sleeping on a rock. Oh boy, that was a rough night. And then we still had to drive 8 hours to Colorado the next day. Oof. I'll tell you what, it was a very pretty drive, except for the middle of New Mexico, where there's a fuckload of nothing.
See, I love New Mexico.
Oh, yeah, of course you
one of
did.
my-
Scrub plane.
Well,
Say scrub plane.
there is that.
Say it.
There's also every other topography you could think of in that damn state.
It did look like another planet for a
Yeah.
minute. We were just on.
I mean, if you keep going, it changes and changes and changes.
Yeah, we were just cutting through.
Yeah.
We were just in that little diagonal.
So you
corner.
hit the extinct volcano. and
Yes,
the
we went to
crater,
Sierra Grande.
God, that's gorgeous.
Pooped there twice.
Yeah.
On the way there, on the
Yeah.
way back, pooped twice. Got a picture of the sign that has.
See any
stickers
antelope
all over it.
running or anything?
No.
Okay.
Saw a lot of dead other things, but not a lot of antelope. surprisingly.
Yeah, they're dwindling. When I was a kid, you used to see hundreds of them running at the same time.
On the scrub plane?
Massive. Oh, even in the desert, they're just huge.
Okay.
Hundreds of them.
I just wanted to hear scrub plane.
Never again.
Say it.
Just because
By the way, I said the other magic word, and you weren't around to hear it.
I know.
Yeah. Did you hear it? Did you count? Mm-hmm. Did you hear me comment? Wherever he's listening to this, he's counting.
Oh, you said the magic words.
Yeah, I said the magic word, and he's counting.
What'd the count get up to?
1. Because I knew. I was like, he's counting.
I've now made him self-conscious.
Every time I say MacGuffin, he starts counting.
Oh, well.
What's my record? 11.
I think it was 8 at one time. Then I learned after 3 is when you started being obnoxious. You give me 3 quiet, and then you start counting out loud after 3. Them's the rules, I suppose. Either way, so we did the whole thing up in Colorado. I don't want to get too into depth on it. If you guys want to see the episode with me and James, that'll either be before this or after this. YouTube time travel. It was filmed whenever it was. It was very, very late, and we were both very oxygen deprived and had a very heavy stout prior to it. And there will be some very funny stuff for the uncut version right at the end after I was left alone and attempting to get off the couch.
Ooh, gravity.
Wasn't a gravity problem.
Oh.
It was it was one of those couches that's like 3 feet deep. And I was on the chaise part. So it was like 6 feet this way, 3 feet this way. And I'm all the way in the corner. And I'm like, how do I get out of this thing? It's like James was sitting near the edge, and Shelly, who was off camera, was in the chair. So Shelly was pinned in. It was really kind of funny. So I had you've seen you guys.
He's sitting in the corner. Uppies.
Yeah, uppies.
Uppies.
Oh my god, there should have been uppies because it had really, really wide and very low armrest and on either end, and there's nothing in the middle to help you get up.
Yeah.
Either way, so Shelly was in the chair, which was high wooden arms and back all the way around it. And the podcast case was in front of her. So instead of closing the podcast case and moving it out of the way, she just climbed over the chair and was sitting in the chair with her knees up on her chest the whole time. And I'm like, and she had to keep getting up to do stuff for us because we couldn't get off the couch. So it was just funny every now and then, like, it's not on camera and I wish it was. Shelly having to climb up and over the back of that chair to get her. I was like, just close the case. She's like, no. That's like, I'd rather be inconvenienced than fix the problem. It's fine. But the fact that the board still worked after what happened to it was pretty. Actually, I haven't heard that footage yet. So,
Oh dear.
Credit to the carpenter.
Yeah. So it was behind me on the armrest of the couch, and then I tried to scooch, and it shoved it off and just clammed to the floor.
Oh dear.
Yeah, nice. Luckily carpeted floor, but it's still very hard because of the quote-unquote basement. Colorado houses are weird. It's 2 floors, but you're half in the ground.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yep.
Also, that was an ordeal in and of itself. I talked about it on that podcast, so I won't go too far into it. But basically, we got an Airbnb, and then we couldn't get into it when we got there. And it wasn't Airbnb's fault. It was whoever rented it beforehand, or maybe some homeless person trying to break in broke the front door.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it was like one of the stupid thumb doors, not a knob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was stuck down. Like there was no action whatsoever. I had to effectively break in.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the stupid part was after getting the keys, being on the phone with their customer service. Shout out to Carlos, by the way. He was a great dude, helping me through that. I think that's the name he gave me. Who knows if that's the actual name. But the funny part was I had to get to the keys, which are in old school tumble locks, And he's dyslexic, so he's trying to give me the code to the tumble lock. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. Flip it around." I was like, "Okay, cool. Tried it. Nope, didn't work." And he's like, "Wait, are you at the one on the fence or the one at the gate?" And I'm like, "There's 2, there's 2 key lockers." So I had to go to the other side of the house, go into that one, and then remember that he gave me the number wrong in the first place, and then put in the right number, then go all the way back to the other one and put that code in also backwards to what he told me. And I got the keys, forced the back gate open because it was somebody needed to fix that thing. It is like floppy and like 200 pounds pushing against each other and just barely held up. Got in there. Meanwhile, Jessica's sitting on the front stoop waiting. I get all the way around and I'm like, okay, can't get in the garage. Okay, what are they? I have three keys. Like, two are clearly for doors. I don't know what the other one was for. Can't get in the garage. Okay, let me go see if I can find the door to get in from the backside. I walk around, hot tub, no door on the bottom floor. I was like, okay. It's like up the stairs. Okay, here's a door. Put the key in the lock, turn it, nothing really happens, and I just turn the knob and go in. The back door wasn't even locked. So annoying.
Yeah.
All that shit, and I could have just got in if I just broke in, quote unquote, broke in. Though it'd probably look weird. Some random car pulls up to a house, you just push the back gate open, and you disappear inside. Yeah, either way. So that was fun. And then, just for funsies, just to accelerate the story, we reversed the trip. Go figure, right? We drove all the way back. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That happens.
16 some odd hours, you know. By the time we got to Sean's house, my feet and ankles were balloons. I developed so much edema in the high altitude and sitting for so long. I'd never experienced it like this before, literally ever. So once we got to Sean's house again, I put my feet up on pillows and I slept on the couch instead of on the air mattress, which is very beneficial for me. And I actually got sleep. That was the first time in those 5 days and 36 hours of driving, 32 hours of driving, that I actually got a decent amount of sleep. And then my feet were slightly smaller when I woke up. Slightly. And then we still had to
You're
drive
making
home.
me want to take that trip again.
No. No. I deny you. You don't get to.
Last time we went up Pikes Peak, we only got up to like 11,000 feet because of cloud cover.
Yeah.
They shut down the road because we couldn't go any higher.
Nice.
It sucked. So we stopped just at the tree line, so we couldn't go any higher. So we couldn't go all the way to the top.
So we did the Garden of the Gods tour. We did the Jeep
We didn't
tour.
do that one.
We did the Jeep tour. So they drove us around. It was like a 2-hour tour. Drove us up into the mountain and stuff like that. Went up to a waterfall.
That's in Colorado.
Yes.
Whereabouts?
Springs.
Literally
In
Colorado Springs /
Okay.
Garden of the Gods.
Gotcha.
Yep. So the actual conference we were at, the church conference thing we were at, was in Glen Erie Castle. So nerd conference in a castle, and yes, they had nightly D&D games
I bet.
in the basement. Go figure.
Yeah.
Even that basement is not a basement. It overlooked the small valley right there. It was beautiful. I got lots and lots of pictures. I offloaded all the footage and pictures and everything. I was like, it's about 200 or 300. No, it's just under 700.
Wow.
I was like, yep, I guess I was busy. And that was only on my one phone, not the other one. So, because I had Jessica filming and taking pictures of stuff as we went. But either way, we swung back through Childress, obviously. We didn't get a hotel, so fuck it. We're going to stay with Sean. And the second time around, I could tell the extra week of after his dad passed was getting to him. And even now, earlier, we were listening to a voice message from him. And still hasn't all set in. And, you know, every week seems to bring more feelings and stuff like that. It's like, it's still so fresh. And I did get to meet his mom. Went to his shop, got to see the motor, got to see the truck, got to see. Dad's got a cool old Honda, like 1-cylinder bike out there. It was really
neat.
And it was the same one. I think he said it's the same one that's in the photo with that old photo we got, where he's in all denim. I think
the old school like CB50 or something.
Yeah,
Oh, those are neat.
yeah, it's cool. But they've been going through like finding all the stuff his dad had around town. Like containers, like you just got containers of shit all over town, like small properties. Like he's like, when did Dad have all this shit? He's like a spy. You know, you dig up some shit over here. He's like, so it's very interesting to go through all that. We had a good time hanging out though, just talking shit out or not, because there were several times we just sat there quietly.
Well, Sean,
Being
if
there
you're
for 'em.
listening, bud, it's going to take a while. It's a multi-stage process, dude, and you're just going to have to work through each step, and it's not going to be easy, dude.
Yeah.
Just take your time and ease on through it and lean on family, lean on friends.
Yeah.
You know, we're here for you. Call us whenever you need to talk, rant, vent, scream, yell. We're here, bud. We got you.
Yeah, that's why I bothered him earlier. And there were times where Jessica wanted to follow me out onto the porch, and I'm just like, shot her a look. I'm like, I was like, let me go talk to my friend for a while. Because I hadn't even talked to him much leading up to the trip. Like, normally we talk all morning long, and he's just been quiet. So I wanted to bother him a little bit. You know, just talk through some stuff and things like that. And yeah, I could tell it's getting to him. And there was a whole big conversation that had stupid shit. that comes up in the meantime, because like, okay, we got to take care of this paperwork. We got to get this stuff out of escrow. We got to do that kind of shit. And then miscommunication between people who don't want to talk to each other. And so going through a third party and then a fourth party to get that information put across. And the game of telephone got bad.
Well, once all the overwhelming crap stops and he just stops getting inundated with it, he's going to be able to start the process again. But right now, they're just getting bombarded.
Yeah, and it's
with
one more
dealing
thing.
with it, and it feels like it's not going to stop.
Yeah,
but eventually it will, and he'll be able to start to level out and find a new normal, and then he'll finally be able to work through it piece by piece.
Yeah, that's what he was.
But for now, he's just put your head down, grind through it.
Yeah, pretty much. Try to get through it. Obviously, talk to friends, whatever. Like, he was already having a conversation where he's like, I can't necessarily talk to my girlfriend right now because she just went through all this stuff with her family. She's still processing her grief and attempting to help him with his grief. And as I discussed with them, it's like, yeah, men and women grieve differently.
No, for sure.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to process. Men want to go off and be like the wounded animal alone in the cave. It's like, let me deal with my shit until I'm ready to come out and talk to you.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she poked the bear a little early, and, it happened.
Because right now, he's trying to look at everything as a whole, and he needs to break it down into smaller chunks and just to take it piece by piece.
Yeah, and I think it's what some of that progress has been.
Yeah.
But either way, so
it's like my mom and dad finally asked me to start help them work on their place, get everything fixed and repaired back up, because dad is just he's overwhelmed. He's finally admitting that he's in his 70s and he can't do everything he used to do.
Yeah.
And he's needing help. And he says, fine, he says, I'm done. I'll leave it to you. I'll go get parts. I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
Yeah.
Just handle it. I said, okay, I got you. Yeah. And I told him the same thing. So we're going to break it down piece by piece. We're going to do what we can do in a day, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And we're going to plan the next piece. We're going to get parts and materials for the next week, and we're going to repeat that process. We're going to just piece by piece it until we're done.
Yeah. Speaking of which, because
of that, yours.
Speaking of that, literally one day into being in Colorado, one day, I get a call from my aunt, I finally get a text message, because inside the castle there was no signal. Finally got connected to Wi-Fi. Got a text message.
You're literally in the
Dark Ages.
Dark Ages.
Yep. And I get a text message from my aunt that my mom's going to the ER. I'm like, oh, good. One day after her birthday. Literally, her birthday was Monday, and Tuesday she was in the hospital. And she was in the hospital until Saturday. You know what day we got home? Friday. We were trying to do recovery. Like, we're just going to chill all day Saturday. Mom's not supposed to leave just yet. And then she's like, I'm leaving. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to get poked and prodded anymore. I'm going home.
Yeah, what did I tell you when you first got home? Unpack a little bit, then nap.
Yeah, barely had time to do that. Barely had time
exactly.
to do
Then you
that.
got that phone call. It wasn't even 2 hours.
No, the worst part was the next phone call.
Yeah.
So we're literally going grocery shopping, getting everything together. And Mom's not getting checked out for quite some time. We know she's going to go home. We said, okay, cool, we'll come get you. While we're in the middle of waiting for that, I get a message from my aunt once again, who becomes the intermediary. My dad's now going to the ER while my mom is still waiting to be checked out at the hospital.
Are they going to the same hospital?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
For all the
that simplified thing.
For all that good did.
At least you weren't bouncing to different hospitals.
No, but at least we were stuck there all night long.
Yeah.
All night. So, I don't even know what time that was technically. Probably close to like 6.
You could have called us. We could have brought you food or something.
It was already taken care of.
Okay.
So it was like 6 or something. And then Mom was just so out of energy, and she just couldn't deal with anything. She just wanted to make sure he got into a spot in the ER. And then eventually she's like, I need to go home. It's like, Jessica talked her into going home. And so I ran her home, and then I came back. And then we didn't leave there until 11 o'clock with literally, oh, yeah, he's got a little pneumonia, and, come back in 6 months to check on this weird thing we saw on the scan. It's like, he's 93.
So they're both back home now?
Yeah, they've been back home since Saturday, and I went over there Sunday to get their meds, and then Mom called me again yesterday That was because she owed us money, but that's beside the point. Because mentioned the debit card thing earlier. Yeah. So she got a new debit card, and I guess the new one got activated, and she gave us her old one. It was like we're trying to buy her meds, and it won't work. And I was like, "Fuck." Okay, fine. And she's like, "Well, how much do I owe you?" I was like, "Blah blah blah." So she sent that in there. So they're living still, and we're gonna work on getting a quick wheelchair ramp built over there. And Tim is supposed to come help with that because everybody's got a nickname. So that's and Tim from church. Either way. And then I put a TV in here and clean up some wiring and
it's still up there. So good
I spent all that time clearing off the junk drawer that was here, and then Chad's not even here this week. By the way, I forgot to promo Chad earlier. Me put the C4 graphics stuff in way back there, Vinyl Daddy. All
Hey,
that.
you worked real hard on clearing that off. Thump.
Yeah. No, it's all actually down here. No, because the light boxes that were over there, like literally the boxes for all the lights, they're now filled with all that shit. So I'm gonna work on a better. And then I had to build a new go bag for On Location. So
there you go.
Have a whole new bag for that. So we're not having to use my soft actual travel bag for it anymore. Though I need to find a way to integrate the power source.
Did you ever find another hard case?
That's what I got.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm talking about. But I didn't find the one because that asshole took all of them.
Bought them all up?
Literally all of them.
Well, they were on sale. Of course he did.
Of course he did. And if I hadn't missed my exit.
Do you have the inside track?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
About to say if you don't, I do.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
I started buying a case every 6 months, so I had to get on the inside track. Yeah, a dude literally went into Harbor Freight and bought every Apache 4800 case that they had because they were on sale.
Oh,
He cleared the entire shelf, 2 whole buggies worth,
wow.
like overflowing, and spent just under $500.
They should put a fucking
There should have been a limit.
too.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Something.
Like, because I walked up there with the 5800, which is the one I ended up with, and then I see him at the fucking register, and I'm pissed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm being less than subtle. Man, it sure would be nice if anybody else could get that. And then literally we overhear him asking if they have any more in the back.
Yeah.
Because he wants 10 more.
You know those are going to end up on Facebook Marketplace.
That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. They're just going to, and he really wanted the orange ones to sell to hunters.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Dickhead. So how was y'all's week since I seen you guys?
Good week, productive week. Busy. Dropped, I'm down like to 285, 286.
So obsessed with weight loss.
Heck yeah, I have to be. I'm back on it, man.
Nice.
I dropped, 11 pounds in like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been boogieing.
Yeah, and since you said you just started the GLPs.
I did. Yes, Sunday was the first injection, so we shall see.
I assume you're on like the real low dose for now.
Yeah.
Like the, 0.25?
2.5 milligram, yeah.
That's so Jessica just went back. Like she did the 0.5 and it froze her system up. So we're like,
okay,
go back a notch and then exercise.
Oh, yesterday my blood pressure went up like for no reason. So I'm
keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
too.
I'm keeping an eye on it. Yeah.
My doctor got me a weigh in and checked me out. She I hadn't dropped any, and she bumped up my my phentermine dosage. And I said,
what does that one do?
It's like speed.
Oh, your meth. Okay.
My productivity pill.
Your go.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Go,
I said, screw it. She's bumping that up. I might as well lock things down, really start to focus and actually get some use out of it. And so I started doing the 1 meal a day, tracking my calories, making sure I get my macros right. And
That is the hard part.
yeah, and making sure I'm not killing my fast. First beer I've had in like 5 days.
Yeah, it's a beer.
Yeah, a beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
It's not even the biggest one I brought back.
and just
I got
being,
some heavy duty stouts in there.
and
Got a
just-
tiramisu stout.
Oh yes.
You can't have it.
I know.
You're not fat now. You can't have it. It's only for fat guys.
But anyway, just locking it in.
Sorry.
Yeah. Ed can have it because he's still fat for now.
Exactly.
Ed's healing up though. Oh, is that going to slow down your healing in any way? I've
hope
heard
not.
that sometimes it can have little side effects like that.
So,
But-
long story short, the bone apparently is all healed. I
Okay.
fell off a bicycle. in
That would have been the
January.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, and broke this finger right here.
Stupid great.
That's what I was going to do last night, and I got sidetracked making the Rocky thing instead. I was going to make the falling llama logo that we talked about.
I made it.
Did you make it?
I did.
Oh, show me.
I was about to say you were going to get on a bicycle.
No, because he made the joke. He wants to make the new shirt with the llama riding club, but all like fall down and ambulances and stuff. I was like, I was gonna make it last night. You didn't tell me.
I did make
I haven't
it.
seen you since then.
So you heard that
Somebody else fell. Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, she fell pretty badly, and she is recovering. She's on her way to recovery.
So, do you guys get like a special mug when you go over there now? You're like the injury club.
I don't know, man. We should. We absolutely should.
Take like an actual take the mug that you guys already have over there, but then like put like a cast around it.
All right.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Let me look for it.
Okay. Well, soon to be found.
Soon to be found.
Soon to be found. It's on his phone somewhere.
It is.
It's
It is.
good because I took the older one, not the new
There you go.
spring one. Oh, what do you got? Yeah, that's funny. That is good. I like. Oh, I didn't realize they had the bike chain logo there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. It has a sprocket.
Yeah, you could also do the circle as a bike wheel behind it too.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, it might be a good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for anybody who wants to see that, there we go. It adjusted. That's pretty cool. Oh, it wasn't just me. Your phone dimmed. Like at the same time the camera was adjusting, the phone dimmed. I was like, why did it get so dark so fast? So yeah, I want to do it actually where you see them like one is okay and the rest are fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, when you fell, I forgot. You told me it was like right at the beginning of the ride. Was it
First turn.
Was it a curb or you
Yeah.
slipped off the road?
Well, so
I don't know where you guys ride.
So we start out at Rothwood Park. So that's the
Oh,
beginning of
yeah.
the spring trail.
Yeah.
And it goes through like City Place, I guess that's what it's called, where Exxon is.
Yeah.
Under 45 and then all the way to 59. So it's quite a
Wow,
long.
that is a drive.
Yeah, and you go through like 4 or 5 parks, and it's allegedly it's very nice. I haven't gotten there.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Wait, was that your first time ever?
it was my first
Holy
time ever.
shit! You learned your lesson.
Exactly. So I see
Never again.
So I see a bunch of guys.
Stupid.
Right.
So,
So I see a bunch of guys taking off real
Yeah.
quick, and I'm right after. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Lo and behold, right after these bushes, there's this huge drop.
oh no!
And then a turn. I'm going faster than I should.
Of course.
And
Speed
of course,
demon.
there's the turn there. So I pressed on the brakes, pressed a little bit too hard on the front
Locked it
one,
up.
Locked it up, and off I went.
So wait, is that arm the one you caught yourself with? Is that why it got so messed
I
up?
cut myself with both.
Okay.
Right. So both hands hurt for some time.
Yeah.
But this got the worst of it.
Okay. I
Right.
mean, I've seen some pretty bad bike spills before, but not like that.
Yeah. No, this
I was
was
a
pretty
kid.
bad. I mean, if it hadn't been for the broken bone right here on my hand,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been a normal fall. I think.
Well, I mean, normal. Everything's great until you break a bone, right? It's all fun in games until Ed falls down. on the first turn.
Right. But no, I mean, no other injuries or anything like that.
see-
A couple of scrapes here and there.
Brother, we're not little people. When we go down, party's over.
Yeah. Gravity's a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Gravity is a bitch. Which on the mountaintop, gravity
Right.
is definitely a bitch.
That's right.
My long,
Newton knew his shit.
yeah, right. Yeah, like no joke. Like there were people up there. Like we're going up these winding, what used to be an old railroad line up into the mountains for coal mining and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we're in the Jeep. You know, it's a big 8-passenger Jeep. I had to think about that because they add on an extension for you to sit on with an extra cover. That's where me and Jessica were because she thought it'd be great to sit out in the open. And then forgot that she's terrified of heights. And, and guess what? She sat on the photogenic side on the way up.
Oh no.
So no joke. Like if you look, I'll show you all some of the pictures later. I am reaching over Jessica, who is clutching everything to her. I'm reaching over her and out the other side of the Jeep to take pictures of the valley and everything else like that.
Right.
It's like I'm the one who grew up with height fears and stuff like that, and
Smile.
she can't do shit.
No, smile. Stop grimacing.
Yeah, stop grimacing. Though I will always say that one of the funniest things was we were on vacation at Kima. We went to the aquarium. You know, they just have that little Ferris wheel.
And that terrifying
Freaking
wooden
the
coaster.
We didn't do the coaster. Just the Ferris wheel. And she is freaking the fuck out, clutching the center pole like it owes her money. or she's trying to earn money either way. But she's so scared. I'm on a Facebook Live. So there's an old recorded Facebook Live from about 6 years ago of me and Jessica on a Ferris wheel, and she is freaking the fuck out and cussing at me for filming it. And I'm like, it's fucking funny. It's like, because I used to be scared of heights.
See, heights I don't mind. It's unstable widths that bother me. Like on a ladder, shaky, narrow steps.
Yeah.
Unstable
I guess that's
widths.
fair, yeah.
So after about age
Or a-
40, I realized that I have a new fear, and it's glass balconies
Really?
or glass rails or glass.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Like
So like
standing
the
on
Chinese
something
bridge.
and being able to look through it.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
So like an infinity pool on the side of a hotel would freak you
Like
out?
the one,
I would-
the one in Houston.
Or like the one in Austin.
Probably.
Austin has one that literally hangs out the side of a building.
Yeah.
So I stayed in a really nice hotel in Dubai once that had
Rub it in.
I get to travel for work. I mean, it's a perk. So yeah, it had this balcony that all it was this tube, this stainless steel tube around it and glass underneath.
Yeah.
But we were on like the 27th floor, right by the
Oh, the small buildings. The small buildings.
yeah, the
in
little
Dubai.
buildings in Dubai, right? And I'm like, oh my Lord. So so my wife is insisting that she wants to see a video of the outside and the boats going through and whatnot and the super yachts. And I'm like, okay, here it is. Hey, step closer to the rail. No,
Oh.
no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, get me the hell back in.
Yeah, I
And
guess
it's windy up there too. So yeah.
No, what bothered me was an 80-foot boom lift.
Oh, yeah.
And fellow that was training me on it took me all the way up as high as the fucker would go.
Yeah.
And the bouncy, windy,
Yeah.
shaky thing. I'm in a fall harness with a strap, and I grab 3 more. I start snapping those fuckers in. I ain't going nowhere.
If I fall, I'm taking it with me.
See, I've been in a basket truck and everything.
Yeah, the bucket trucks, yeah.
Yeah, bucket truck or up in the rig, you know.
Yeah.
As long as I have like a physical barrier in front of me, I'm fine.
Yeah, because we
But-
did
but with
bucket
the
truck
glass-
rides all the
no.
time as a kid. Because we did the my mom and my uncles worked for HLMP back in the day, which is now Reliant.
Yeah.
But we would go to some of those fairs that they would throw, and that were massive. That was like a county fair, but it wasn't. It was just for their employees, right?
Right.
And they had bucket truck rides, and they had like the 30-footers, and then they had like the 60-footers. And so I was like, this is cool, thinking I got in the 30-footer. And then it just kept going.
Nope.
Now, mind you, back then I was scared of heights. So I was freaking out. But much like yourself, as long as I'm in it and I feel like I'm secured, it's fine. But also when it judders and the wind catches it just right, it is still freaky. But there was no hooking in back in the day.
Yeah.
You just stood in the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But getting out was the scary part. No, I'm good. I'm good right here. Yeah, no, I'm fine. As long as I'm in the bucket, I'm good. No.
What boggles me are friggin' those,
Boggle.
the tree guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Fearless.
the hell pine trees way the hell up there? Why? How? What's wrong with you?
They're lightweight.
I mean,
How about the guys that
or the dudes that do palm trees? Have you seen those idiots?
Yes.
It's friggin' slingshot just holding on.
3 monkeys.
they're also like 80 pounds soaking wet.
They cut
Yeah.
the top off it.
The
hold on-
chainsaw's the heavy
Hold
part.
on for
Yeah.
dear life with a running chainsaw.
Right. I mean, when you're that skinny though, that
Yeah, and they have the chainsaw hanging off their belt like that's just nothing.
right.
Yeah, they're like, all right, I cut off this limb. I'm just gonna hang my chainsaw, climb up 20 more feet. Where's it going? Okay,
Well, how about the guys that do cell phone towers?
those guys are insane. We got a guy who does that in our men's group. He's actually out in where did he go?
I'd be looking at-
Montana or something to go do thing. And he's a tower climber. He's
Yeah.
I'd go about it different. What's that debt cord? What are you doing taking the top off of that palm tree? Screw that. I'll be down here.
yeah, right. Wait, no, just do it the way that Candida's cousin tried to do back in the day. Just wrap the whole tree in black cats.
It's
Try to break it down that way.
I've
Good
done
old days.
tannerite at the farm with the dead pine.
No,
That was fun.
no,
Notched it with the chainsaw and boom,
no.
it
Well,
came down.
that's slightly safer than the old way rednecks used to do it.
Stick
For-
dynamite.
Well, fertilizer, a couple other things,
Yeah.
shotgun shell,
I wasn't allowed
20,
to.
22 rifle from a few yards away.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, blow it out of the ground. Yep. It's like, can't be a stump if there ain't no ground. It's like, where'd the stump go? Don't worry about it. It'll come back.
That's like a bolt can't be stuck if it's liquid.
Yeah, right. It's like I got the fire, can't be stuck if it's liquid. All right, speaking of that, actually, let's jump on to meme of the week real quick before we get on to some main things. So that's why I have the new television up there so you guys can see the meme of the week. This is actually supposed to be from last week, and I completely forgot. So me, put the graphics on the screen like you're supposed to do, dummy. All right. Oh, wait, I got to go to Fat Cam. I forgot. That's the whole point. Now we have Fat Cam so we can all look up at the television. Don't you like our nice new logo up there? Isn't it pretty? So good. All right, and the meme of the week is... I was today years old when I learned that ejaculation comes out at 27 miles per hour, making it illegal in a school zone. And the reply, there's other reasons it's not allowed in school zones, but sure. And the Lightning McQueen sperm is just, that's just...
Sugar on top.
It's a little too kid-friendly.
Yeah.
That's not sugar on top.
So he got there quick, huh?
He got there quick. Ka-chow. But yeah, I saw that like several weeks ago. I saved it in the folder and I forgot about it. And then, guys, if you want to submit some memes of the week, go check out the Discord where we have some stuff over there. It's also where I did a couple of other announcements, listed the posters, put the clips thing. Go check out the NowYouMadeItAwkwardMail Discord where Dormammu and Tyler have been sharing silly things back and forth. So not super active, but we have tiny little spots for people to do shit. And if we ever get back around to doing shows over the internet, I will probably use the Discord for that again because it's better than most of the other stuff for recording purposes.
Nice.
Yep, because Zoom sucks. I don't get how people record Zoom calls like that. It's terrible.
Yeah.
The quality is so shit. But I mean, a lot of people use what we use on the Patreon, which, by the way, I forgot the Patreon stuff. I mentioned it earlier, but tomorrow is not trivia night, but it is our final normal call of the month. We have an extra long month this month, so we will have a bonus trivia.
Yeah, we have 5 weeks.
Yep, we got 5 weeks this April, so we will have a bonus trivia night on the Patreon.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, I'm going to start checking out a trivia website where I can send the link to everybody so they can all join in instead of me just playing a video. So we'll be playing against each other. We're going to try that out next time, see how it goes. Probably terrible. We'll find out. Either way. So actually, because of the medication I just started, I have to pee. So talk amongst yourselves while I go pee.
We're going to take a break.
Pee break.
Pee break.
At least for me.
Right.
I'll put the cameras on you guys.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wander off. Ed, if you want to talk about things, talk about things. Introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Ed.
Yes.
Tell us
Ed
about
indeed.
yourself.
Ed indeed. And there will be socials soon. We're putting together a 3D printing
Yep.
little outfit there. So mostly for corporate advertising and whatnot.
Right.
So yeah, that should be fun. My kid's really into it. So I have a 17-year-old autistic kid, and she is very much into all things tech. So yeah, finally got her interested in something. So hey,
I do have a small 3D printing project we'll touch on offline.
okay,
And it's custom, but it'll help with one of my toys.
yes,
Yes.
95% of the stuff I print is custom. So
Very good. Awesome.
the other 5% is functional. So if I need like a cable clip, yeah,
Well, this will make something more functional.
yeah, okay. But it's kind of cool. I mean, that's one of the reasons why.
And I'm pretty
3D
sure
printing
you'll
is-
like what I'll be doing.
Oh, sweet. I don't print gun parts, but
We'll get there.
okay. Yeah, I don't want any knocks on my door in the middle of the night or anything like that.
Wait, talking about the CIA or friends?
No, printing gun parts.
The what?
Printing gun parts.
Oh, yeah. Don't
yeah,
do that.
no, I don't do that.
We don't even talk about that.
No.
Yeah.
It's not part of a.
I don't know what
No.
you're talking about.
No.
Never heard of that. Never. That's not a thing we can do.
I mean, yeah, and besides all the legal stuff, it's parts under a lot of pressure, a lot of temperature that may blow up, and I want nothing to do with
It's nothing.
Well, you deal with that at work anyway.
It's nothing like that.
kind of stuff. Okay. So yeah, I do deal with that kind of stuff at work. So yeah, my day job, I'm a drilling engineer
For some company.
yes,
For some company
yes, for some company in oil and gas.
that can afford to send him to Dubai
Yeah.
for work.
Yes, indeed.
Well, that makes sense. It's Dubai.
Yeah.
There's oil there.
And I was in Scotland last week as well. So yeah.
A lot of oil in Scotland?
Yeah, North Sea
Ah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, not literally in Scotland, but nearby. In the water.
in the water.
Is it a seismic research or what?
No.
Okay.
This is old stuff.
A good friend of mine used to work for Schlumberger on their seismic research vessels. He was our mechanical engineer.
Wow.
Neat.
North Sea is for
Just realized
rough
it's
people.
still up
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. North Sea is.
I'm leaving the meme on the screen because it's funny.
It is.
But yeah, he do a lot of stuff off the Skeleton Coast, stuff like that.
Nice. So yeah, and
So how long have you been in that industry?
23 years now.
Damn.
I know.
A little bit longer than I've been in mine.
I know.
Which, by the way, I hit 20 years on Sunday at my company.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they sent me an email. That's it. Just an email.
Yeah.
Not a plaque, not a piece of paper with my name on it.
Now get back to work or you're fired.
I'll tell you about some shit off the internet here because I found out some shit that went down while I was on vacation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's a fun new policy.
Yeah.
Glad it was implemented while I was gone. Either way, continue, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, and I'm originally from Venezuela. Been here in the U.S. for the last 14 years now. So yeah, quite a bit.
Oh, so not quite. So only 14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you did say you recently turned the big 5-0.
I'm turning the big 5.
You're about to turn the big
in
5-0.
about in 2 months.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so your birthday is going to be around about the time episode 200 happens.
Yeah, June.
Interesting. You and Louis both getting older in that same month.
I know, right?
Louis is going to be like 53 or 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's the old man.
Yeah. Between him and Brad, they're the oldest,
Gotcha.
technically.
Yep. So yeah, and I'm a big fan of all things energy and how the world is powered. So yeah,
Okay. So tell me about nuclear diamonds.
nuclear diamonds. I know nothing about nuclear diamonds, but I know about synthetic diamonds quite a bit.
Okay.
And yeah, we make them.
Yeah.
Actually, in the company that I work for,
Really?
is one of the companies that has the capacity to make them. But
Lots-
China has a big
Lots
hold
of
on
pressure.
And that's for industrial purposes.
for industrial.
Yep,
purposes.
obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, there's actually more fake diamonds in the world than real diamonds, but they don't care. They still somehow hold their value.
Well, I mean, a real
So to
diamond
speak.
wouldn't be able to do some of these stuff.
No,
I mean,
no.
So for drill bits in particular,
Yeah.
diamonds have a disc shape, and I've never seen a natural diamond that has.
No, they have to.
So
cut
they
the crap
actually
out of it.
engineer the structure of the diamond
Oh yeah.
to fit it the purpose.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
So-
The presses are so big that it actually has to be built has to be put in a purpose built building that is essentially an explosives proof building. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to have a certain perimeter around it, safe from people, where no one is working, where no one. I mean, you can go through, but you can't stay in. And if you're gonna use the press, you have to clear everybody out.
So are they using like a specific type of carbon to press, or
Yes.
so it's where it's a bit more dense?
Yes, and it's about purity.
That's actually
Yeah.
the word I was thinking,
yeah,
but you know,
Yeah.
beer.
So yeah, and yeah, you just put pressure in all directions into
Yeah.
it until you get the shape that you want, and it's gnarly, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
The reason I brought up it's nuclear diamond batteries. I think it's technically what they are, but effectively it's just a tiny bit of later stage nuclear material encapsulated inside a diamond for protective sakes, but it releases energy at a slow enough rate that you could use it as a standard like AAA battery,
Nice.
and it would last forever.
Wow.
So that's why that'll never actually make it to market, right?
No.
Any graphene in your industry being used yet?
Well, graphene is 100% carbon, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
Well, the way they're using it for structural integrity and maybe even electrical stuff, but it's a whole big thing.
Yeah.
I hope to get somewhere with it.
Yeah. Not big in manufacturing, but
It will be if
Yeah.
they actually do the. If they
no,
actually
I'm
get
saying
away
I'm
from
not
it.
big in manufacturing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's not my strong suit, but I dabble.
3D printing graphene.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be cool. I mean, they already do with metal,
Right.
right? So just use a
Which is pretty neat,
specific
by the
type
way.
of binder, effectively. But
That's right.
at least graphene is both structural and conductive.
Yeah.
So what, they can actually print circuits with it and stuff like that?
You can make your wall actually be the conductive circuitry. You'll never need any wiring.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's self-insulating and conductive, sorry.
Nice.
Imagine that.
And it's stronger than steel per kilogram. Lighter and stronger. It doesn't make sense, but it works. And it's just made of, it's a specific honeycomb lattice of carbon it's like super tiny. Yeah. So it's cool technology. And actually, here in Texas, or actually Rice University, there's some specific research being done there. So check out graphene.movie at some point if you want to go watch that when it comes out.
Sweet.
It's the whole thing I've been following. But it's cool technology that I hope they actually do something with. Because you could pull carbon straight out of the air and convert it into, nanolaminate carbon sheets for that purpose.
Oh, so out of CO2.
Yeah, you can pull it from any carbon source. But one thing they're talking about doing is,
for that.
yeah, you can take methane, break it down into carbon and hydrogen. So if you want to make hydrogen fuel cells, you break down the methane, and so you get your carbon to make graphene, and then you have a hydrogen offset.
Yeah, you need to split the atom for that. I mean,
We can do that. It's fine.
Yeah. Some of these things
Look, pressure and heat, you can do anything you want.
Some of these things sound like fun. They sound clever, and at the end of the day, when you look at it from the practical level, you're like, okay, this thing needs a lot more energy than it's gonna ever make.
Yeah.
So it's like biofuel.
Which it works,
Yeah.
but
You basically burn 3 barrels to make 1 barrel.
yeah. But you're at least burning something that's already been used and would be a garbage product to begin with.
Yes.
So
it makes 4 times the pollution.
And what is it? Well, even beyond that, what was it? The blue diesel that Audi created back in the day that they just quit doing because it was too expensive to make. But they basically pulled carbon out of the air, combined it with some other stuff, and made biodiesel from the carbon in the air.
Yeah.
But the process is so extensive that it's just not worth it.
Again, it's burning a lot of energy to make a little bit.
too much
It's just
energy.
too power hungry.
Too power hungry to make
Be
it happen.
self-sustaining.
Yeah. But very cool that they're literally turning the dirty air that would come out of the car in the first place back into fuel for the car.
Mm-hmm.
So
kind of like those water-powered engines that split the hydrogen atoms.
Yes.
And it's just power hungry.
Yeah. You need a lot of electricity for that.
Yeah. And you got to have somewhere for it to go. But why didn't hydrogen-powered cars go further than they have? Like, there's only a handful in the world where
There's only a handful,
A lot from what I was hearing in the automotive industry, it's safety and containment.
It was the storage of the hydrogen. But
Ford came out with a prototype truck that was beast.
Honda had an Accord that could run on it.
They had a
Remember on Top Gear?
Yeah. They're refueling second.
They had some slammed Ford pickup truck, kind of like a Lightning.
Yeah.
And once you plug the hydrogen pack in, it turned like 550 horsepower. It turned just a monster, naturally aspirated, just a beast.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I mean, it's very psychological. I mean, in the sense that people don't like to carry a big tank of propane in the back of their car.
Yeah.
I mean, propane cars are very common around the world.
We use them at work.
I do.
We use LNG and propane.
I've got my bus is biofuel.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I've got 16 gallons on board.
It can explode really good.
Yeah. And in the rest
Why
of
do
the
you think I
world,
built that giant bumper in the back?
One accidental round and Steve goes boom.
Yeah. True. Yeah. So imagine hydrogen. That's even more explosive and more.
Yeah. If it's stored in pressurized liquid form, but what was it? Some kind of weird foam cell that they could store it in. So it was it was actually just in a liquid form, and it would just be pressurized into the gaseous form to be however the engines technically worked.
Yeah.
But there was no good way to do it, or because there was nobody backing it, they weren't bothering.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think is safer? The battery in a Tesla or a big tank of propane?
Depends.
Well, it depends. One of those can be put out with water. The other one explodes more.
Well, yeah.
With water.
One burns for 5 days.
One will burn for 5 days.
But
You need specialized foam to put it out.
But I'm telling you, having lived in a place where there were a lot of those cars with propane tanks, I never saw one explode.
Because who's that big company?
They just leak.
Prinn, Prinn. Prinn does a lot of the major biofuel systems.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that logo before, yeah.
That's who does mine. And they're, Finland is where they're based out of?
So it's Prinn.
And they're impossible to get parts for. My gauge is broken. The cover's gone. $93 for one tiny little gauge.
Because, what?
They're proprietary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you're the leaders in one specific industry, you can charge whatever you want.
I was like, yeah, I'm good. I can see the lights and find the tiny little rubber button in the middle. I'm good.
I will say for our propane vehicles,
maybe we can print another one.
So the issues we have with our propane vehicles at work, they have the large tank ones, but they don't get as much mileage. Then they have the dual tank ones that are constantly switching between the two to keep pressure up. And it's the actual switching valve between that will get stuck.
Yeah.
And then you're just dead on the side of the road, even though you have fuel.
Yeah.
And that happens very often. Or in the middle of the summer, it gets so hot that they're venting the excess pressure. So you're just blasting propane going down the road.
Yeah.
It's not fun. But actually, I know exactly why it happened. But see, what happened was, obviously, you get a little bit of those environmental write-offs when you switch to propane. So they bought a fleet of propane stuff for the company, but it was supposed to be spread out across us and Oklahoma. Oklahoma said no. The state said no, and they pushed them onto us in Texas. So we ended up with double the amount of them we were supposed to have. So they're like, well, we got to put them somewhere.
Yeah, I
We'll
just
give them to the
ran
people who
I just
don't
ran my
want
propane tanks dry because I'm about to tap into it with a 3/8 flange with a T, and I'm going to use that to power my generator.
It's a T8 flange.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But
It also.
I'm still trying to figure out if I need a diffuser in line before I get to the regulator on the propane tank generator itself, because coming out of there's liquid
You need to diffuse it to a gas for the generator, maybe.
before it gets to the regulator.
Well, once it loses pressure, it'll do that on its own.
But it's coming out of the bottom end of the tank, but it's going to go up and back over.
It doesn't really matter.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Exactly.
The internet beforehand.
Right.
Please.
Don't just.
Please don't do
Or
that at home.
look, he'll be fine as long as he doesn't set up a camera beforehand.
Right.
As soon as you set up the camera, it's over.
Boom.
Be like, please set up Wally with the camera and say record.
And you know this, they burn cleaner.
Yeah.
They
That's one of the reasons
last
I
longer.
only run propane on my generator to prevent
yeah.
any kind of fouling on the
Oh, yeah.
carburetor system, anything.
Yeah.
But was it propane or LNG that would eat aluminum badly on aluminum parts? One of them does. I forget.
Not propane.
Because I remember people were using it on some of the newer Ford motors, and they were running propane on their trucks, and it was actually eating the aluminum out of the heads.
It's because it's the Ford.
That's fair.
Or was it when they were running biodiesel?
No, it was
Okay.
it was definitely like I said, it was either LNG or propane. I just forget which, because they were using it. Maybe it was propane injection into the turbo diesels is what it was, and it was eating some
Or
of
was
that
it
aluminum.
methanol and water when they were shooting that?
No, it wasn't methanol, because they've been doing that for way longer than. It's like they've been injecting methanol into things for a very long
Yeah,
time.
I don't know much about the injectables.
I just forget which one it was, but I remember it was a problem because they were doing direct injection, and it was eating away
Yeah.
at the aluminum.
I know
parts.
a little bit more about forced injection, but not much. about
Injection.
Injecting. But not a lot about forced injection or direct injection.
I'm going to be talking like that tomorrow because I go to the dentist again tomorrow.
Dude, they're fucking up your face so much.
Dude, they're going to fix this front tooth that's all fucked. That's the
all
next
fucked?
one. It's all fucked up. They're going to take care of my big ass cavity in my front. Finally.
Something's got to fix that face.
Hey, they gave me the choice. Either we can do the one in the front or we can do the other one on the back side. And I'm like, the one in the front, please. And then I realized, I won't be able to bite through anything for a while
They
after
beat
they
the
did
hell
that
out of
one.
you on the leather one.
Yeah, but those are the fucking crowns. This is just a cavity.
You're
Is that
going to
the-
do the what's up, Doc?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, exactly. Just I'm gonna have to eat like very soft things, gumming it for a while. Either way. So let me ask you this: what things do people fear about energy production that they shouldn't right now in modern technology or upcoming stuff, perhaps?
Nuclear.
What?
Yeah.
No, people
spot on.
love nuclear.
Nuclear. People hate nuclear for a good reason. I mean,
Chernobyl.
3 Mile Island.
3 Mile Island.
Chernobyl. Fukushima.
Fukushima, that was
Yeah. There have been cases. Every single one of those was built probably in the 60s, 70s,
if not older.
if not older. We've come a long way. in
We
terms
know
of
what happened with Chernobyl. Was
We
like,
know what happened with those. Sometimes technology is responsible. Yeah.
and sometimes
And
it's
sometimes
people.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, hey, push that button over there. It'll keep everything from exploding.
Right.
Nope.
So yeah, the whole conversation on deregulation has its limits. You know, if you're dealing with something like nuclear, there needs to be a little bit of regulation.
Some.
Right? Yeah, there needs to be some
The
building,
specific parts of it, absolutely.
built-in- yeah,
So
exactly.
no recreational plutonium?
No,
No, uranium.
or uranium, right? So
But-
yeah, new nuclear is completely different.
Yeah.
The stuff that they're working on right now is mind-boggling.
Dude, the stuff they put in our big ass boats. Like half of our giant fleet, our 11 super carriers
Yeah.
are all nuclear powered.
Yeah, yeah.
Our
And
subs are
that's-
nuclear
and
powered.
that's 1970s and 1980s technology.
Well, the newer ones are a bit cleaner, but yeah, they've upgraded some of the new ones.
Yeah, but essentially,
But it's still older, cleaner, better technology
Right,
than
right.
what blew up that people are scared of.
yeah. So the new they're calling it modular nuclear. now,
Yes, yes.
Right. So the fuel cell will be about the size of this can. And,
Echelon. It
yeah,
gives you nuclear power.
there you go. So yeah, the fuel cell will be about that big, and it'll be encased on several layers and layers of protection and things, and be able to be put in the back of a truck and generate enough electricity. for a
Probably an old
small town.
Toyota.
Probably.
Likely it's going to be an old Hilux.
yeah.
Because you can't kill an old Hilux.
So the technology's not there yet,
Yeah,
right?
but they're working on it.
But what's closer is actually there are outfits that are drilling holes in the ground, shallow wells. I'm talking 100 feet or so, big diameter, and building it down there. And there'll be water in there as well.
Yeah. Well, you need the water.
So it's still
Yeah.
Something's
heat
got to
up
turn
water,
a turbine.
spin a turbine, make electricity.
Yeah, we've actually never technically gotten past the steam engine. We just find better ways to do it.
Yeah.
That's right.
More energy dense versions of steam engines.
Yeah.
When somebody pointed that out the other day, I was like, yeah, we've literally never gotten better at the technology. We just found cooler stuff to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really cool way to store energy, right?
Oh yeah, because I mean, so this is the thing that I always love to tell people whenever they get fears of nuclear stuff. Have them look into the story of the diver who accidentally found his way into a reactor, and he was swimming around in his scuba gear underneath the fuel rods in the water because guess what? Water absorbs all the radiation.
Yeah.
He was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's like he just had to find his way out. Up wasn't the option.
No.
He had to get his way out the other way.
Shit got weird.
Yeah, shit got real weird.
No, but the fun thing about this, imagine a world where you have that type of electrical generation. You could do away with all the transmission lines.
Yeah.
I mean, just generate everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. And if you want some interconnection, for security's sake, for safety's sake,
Yeah, redundancy.
well, for redundancies and whatnot, you can use the existing, but you don't have to build the huge,
So imagine,
power lines.
So like how out in the country you have a propane tank out back for your stove, you would have your little nuclear
Your
little nuclear bunker, your reactor bunker back there.
the size of a
You
truck.
just-
That's
essentially-
powering you, your neighbors, the farm
Exactly.
across the street.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to have a central grid. You have a completely totally disconnected.
So
because
it'd be a communal power plant.
Yeah.
well, you could have it as big enough that you could power individual neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You could have it to where you just have one in your backyard for you and your property. But in the case of like our data centers that we absolutely have to have,
Yep.
having a nuclear module at like every corner of a 5 mile long building would be the way to go.
Or have a couple of big ones,
Yeah, but at least that way there's
bigger,
redundancy.
bigger ones. Yeah.
Yeah, as the president wants to do, like basically get all the regulation out of the way so that they can make it at least get it started.
So
Not the regulation on the project, but the regulation before the project.
The good thing about nuclear energy and any new energy project is that they're not mutually exclusive.
Yes.
So you can have the one where you drill a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
For a big data center,
Yeah.
no problem.
Bury
and
it
have
under
the
it.
little one that's a little pickup truck that you can generate, enough power for 20 homes or 50 homes or 100
Yeah.
homes, and have it in your small town, or have
even-
10 of those.
Actually, having
Pick
that
up
as
just on a trailer.
for emergency use, that would be amazing.
Imagine
Roll
that.
into a hurricane zone and you can hook up literally to the main
Imagine
power
that. Hook up to the main power plant, and you're powering the city
from an 18-wheeler size truck.
from an
at best.
18-wheeler size truck.
Just
So-
be another FEMA trailer.
Though it is a scary aspect of literally thinking about a reactor rolling around town.
It's not explosive.
No, it's
Never-
well.
it's-
It depends on how much water there is, but
No, it depends on how much the fissionable material is enriched.
yes, that's
So
fair.
you know that in the case of uranium, for example,
Yeah, for power, it
20,
doesn't have to be very
30%.
high. Yeah,
20-30%. Weapons grade is
anything
over
above 60 is pushing towards
yeah,
weapons
80,
grade.
90.
80, 90 is perfect weapons grade. Dirty bomb is 60-ish.
Yeah, exactly.
Which a certain country got their stuff to about 68% and said, no, we're not doing
Yeah, no,
anything
we're
weird with
not.
this.
Yeah, no.
We're doing that for power purposes.
Right.
hmm
Yeah.
One very, very powerful thing.
Yeah. One quick release. Yeah.
Very quick release. It's like, why do you
So-
have 11 tons of it?
Yeah.
I think it was like 110 kilograms. It was enough to be worrisome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about that kind of power source is that it's not seasonal. You don't have to depend on it being sunny or windy or anything like that. I mean,
Having gone through the West
is gonna
Texas
generate-
wind fields, yeah.
And the other thing is that you can regulate it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, power peaks. All right, turn it up, turn it down.
Yeah.
You can do that with hydro, for example.
No. What are you going to do, slow down the dam?
Exactly.
You
I
can
mean,
even make it
technically, yes, you-
self-regulating. It can monitor and regulate itself. If
No,
it
you
needs-
plug AI
the
into
nuclear?
it.
If it needs more power, it generates
Exactly.
more power.
Exactly.
Yeah, like load on a generator.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just kicks up a little higher. But then again, it's just like, it's more or less just sliding out a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's like, just, there we go.
And you're always going to get the conspiracy theories that are going to say, oh, yeah, that exists always, but the oil companies are not going to let that happen.
No, the thing is, they should work together.
Right.
Because, like, we shouldn't be relying on coal for what we do for so much power plants. It's like, and this is one thing that absolutely drives me insane. All Western nations have signed on to this bullshit for net zero, all this other stuff, net zero carbon. You know what countries don't? The ones with the most population that are building 2 new coal plants a week or some shit.
Yep.
However many China's doing, they're building the dirtiest coal plants as fast as they can put them up so they can have energy generation constantly.
Yeah.
India, they also don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But the rest of the world is like, no, we got to be carbon neutral. Not even
Or-
carbon neutral. We got to be carbon negative.
Yeah.
Now.
Or simply they don't mean it.
Yep.
Right.
It's all lip service. Yeah.
Exactly.
Virtue
Exactly.
signaling.
Or they
Exactly.
don't. They regulate people, but they don't regulate themselves when it comes to that stuff. It's like, oh, we're gonna. It's like, because you can't make the planes in the air fly cleaner than they currently do. It's like one plane flying 1,000 miles is significantly more crap put into the air than one traffic jam in a major city, unless it's like India, in which case, that's going to be a bit worse. But they also don't have clean running cars for the most part, or at least back in the day they didn't.
Actually,
Nowadays,
airplane engines have gotten a lot cleaner.
a lot cleaner.
In the
yeah.
last.
But it also comes down to the
30
fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, and the motors.
And as soon as they somehow can make electric jets, which they are working on, they have been working on them for a while. They just won't have propellant. They'll just be nuclear powered.
Have
turbines.
Some kind of power cell. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So talk about the way that clean regulation has killed some economies. I was last week in Aberdeen, and that was the energy capital of Europe. That was their thing.
Really?
Well, yeah, they were the European Houston, minus the heat and the
Cowboy hats
cowboy hats and buckies
and the slabs.
and the,
There's no slabs in
right,
Scotland, I assume.
Right. Yeah.
No swangers.
No slabs. No slabs and swangers. It's a slab and swangers with a kilt. It's fine.
Right.
Kilt and bagpipes out the back.
Yeah.
Instead of exhaust pipes, it's bagpipes.
Yeah. So oil and gas has got so much of a bad rep that the politicians in the UK have increased all taxes on them, and now
heard this.
those companies are getting taxed 70-80%. Oh. Yeah. So
That's really good for your workforce.
Oh man. So that city now is a shell of its former self.
Much like Detroit and Chicago and all those other ones.
There's a little bit of that going around, right? Did you ever hear of Brewdog, for example?
I love Brewdog from Ireland.
All
Yeah.
right, they closed all the bars.
Yep.
All the bars there was one right by my hotel that I was really excited about going, and then about a month before going, I read, nope, some company, actually an American company, bought them.
Of course.
It's this company that centers around THC and
Oh, go
growing
figure.
marijuana and whatnot.
Of course.
And that's gonna impact agriculture, food prices, and everything else.
Absolutely.
Well, we already know about the UK food crisis from
Yeah.
Clarkson's Farm, which, by the
Right.
way, season 5 it
Yep.
starts in June.
Yeah. So they did that, and of course that affected, a lot of the oil and gas companies. Now oil increases, but now they don't have the capacity because they've been, they've been on the downturn for so long that they don't have the capacity to up their game quickly.
Yeah.
So
It's like us, we're trying to recover from all the stuff Biden did in his run. It's just like, it's great that we can say, hey, get back to it, get back to drilling, except we shut all this down and we sent everybody home.
We're trying.
We got to start it all back up again almost from scratch in some of these places.
we're not trying, by the way. It's sad. It's sad.
We're not trying like we should be.
We're not trying the way we should be. That whole drill, baby drill was just.
Yeah,
It should have been a switch to flip on.
Yeah,
and it wasn't.
I'm out of hot shot, and so I'm kind of out of the loop.
Yeah. Yeah. If you really want drill baby drill, you can. Yeah, I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't have cheap energy and drill baby drill. But that's maybe a discussion for another day, or not.
Or today, whatever. We're here. It's now.
Exactly. Yeah. So to close up on Aberdeen, half of the nice commercial area empty. I mean, it's a cultural thing too. Like businesses, most of them close at 6.
Yeah.
So by the time you get out of work, they're already closed. So who's doing the shopping?
Yeah. So every business has banker's hours.
Exactly.
Because they all have nothing better to do.
Right. And of course, there is another topic with immigration. Right. They've had a lot of uncontrolled immigration in the UK lately, and
you said that word wrong. It's called controlled demolition of the UK. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Destruction.
Yeah, they've done a really good job at that too.
It's very controlled.
Been
They're
thorough.
definitely they know exactly what they're doing.
So yeah, I mean, it's.
We talked about the rape gangs and stuff on the show. So
yeah.
We talked about a lot of that, about a lot of the unfettered immigration into small cities and things like that where they're getting blown out. And obviously now you're getting to the point where you're getting people in parliament that are, foreigners, and they're changing things, and it's not always a.
What?
I don't know what something power. Oh, my thing powered down. So, I was like, what just happened? Hold on, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not against change, and I know that those countries in many cases have a lot of problems with aging populations, and they do need some immigration, but
yeah, you need
it
some.
Needs to be regulated and they're under control. Mm-hmm. But yeah, out of the same economic downturn, they picked the best time in the world to fix their main road, like their main touristy commercial road in the middle of town.
Like the high road.
Exactly. It's called Union Road. So there's a bunch of construction. All the businesses are being affected by it. So the nice fish and chips places now sell kebabs.
Of course.
I mean,
which is fine. I love kebabs.
Kebabs are good, so that's not that bad. But don't get rid of the fish and chips.
Exactly.
Add kebabs.
Exactly.
But when you're no longer allowed to sell fish and chips because it offends the kebabs, that's a problem.
It's not about being allowed. It's just that they're not getting the foot traffic, and the property prices go down, and you may have had a nice boutique before, and now they repair cell phones in it. So
they're even going so far as to prosecuting people that are speaking out against the immigration and all that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So
yeah, that's
out of my.
That is part of what they're doing. Yes,
that is out of my wheelhouse. But yeah, I
Energy.
without giving it without giving it any political undertone. I mean, it is what it is. I was there last week. That's what I saw.
Well, I think the main issue with it on the politics side is the fact that it is the climate change scare tactics so the political end of it is all of that, and it's not all nonsense, but the way it's being executed is mostly nonsense.
Yeah,
the net zero thing, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
because and then the idea where they're like, no, we have to stop putting carbon out entirely. Every single thing that puts out carbon at all into the atmosphere is bad. We must get rid of all of it. It's all egocentric bullshit.
Yeah.
The fact that this planet has been around for at least 6,000 years, and it's fine. Sorry, I had to make that joke. It's been around for billions of years before humanity ever came around. All kinds of cataclysmic bullshit has happened to this planet, destroyed the environment over and over and over again. But we are the thing that's going to end the environment with our cars.
Well, I've said it before, weather patterns on this planet, they're cyclical.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've been around long enough recording weather patterns to see the cycle.
No, and even if we're looking at trees, we're looking at core drillings, we're looking at all these other things, so we can see cycles thousands of years back.
But the ice cores tell a different story, though.
Yeah,
the last 200 years of cycles have been like nothing the Earth has seen in the last 70 million years.
We can't go back to the way it was with tectonic shift and the way the Earth's core and the everything shifting. It's always going to change.
Now that the magnetic pole has moved.
Exactly. Things are always changing, and it's never going to go back to the way it was.
Yeah, currently the North Pole is in Siberia.
Yeah.
And it's not coming back for a while, if it does at all.
Yeah.
It wandered off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is. I mean, think about it, how much CO2 is released out of a forest fire, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Well,
saw-
ask California.
Yeah, contaminants, right?
I watched a
I mean,
small
those
little
things are-
Yeah. Right.
documentary on how the tectonic plates move, and the Atlantic Ocean's getting bigger still.
Yeah.
And the East Coast or the
And the
West
Pacific's
Coast
getting smaller.
Exactly. It's
Yeah. Pacific is shrinking and Atlantic
exactly.
is growing.
and it's not changing.
Yeah. And the
It
polar
was-
ice caps that were supposed to have been melted by now are actually slightly regrowing.
It was on the Marianas Trench, and as that moves toward the Philippines, it actually goes underneath.
Yeah.
and gets reabsorbed.
Yeah.
So everything's changing. It's not going to stop.
Yeah. And the fact that we think that our puny, like maybe 100,000 years of existence on a several billion-year-old planet. I mean, yeah, we've had an effect for obvious reasons.
I mean, dude, Antarctica's moving, and it's gonna move, and it continue to move.
Well,
so where's it gonna
North
go?
America's moving.
Exactly.
They're all moving.
Yeah, we're almost.
So that's going to change the poles. That's going to change a lot of stuff.
I'm more worried when it all moves all at once. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't do it in my lifetime.
Yeah, when it moves violently.
If the entire planet does turn 90 degrees on its axis, that's going to be bad for everybody.
Hold on.
That's not even going to be a hold on. It's just going to be like, well, we're all fucked. We're just going to look up and there'll be a mile-high wave coming at us. Huh,
Yeah,
that's not good.
hug your children.
Yeah, if you find them.
If you're fine. But yeah, no,
The climate change won't have anything to do with it. It's like that's just the natural state of the universe. It's like shit that happens that humans have never been around for,
Yeah.
or we've been around for the last one, and very few of us remained and wrote it down in a book or 3 or 1700.
yeah, no, but I mean, even though it pains me to say it as a libertarian, there is a limit to letting people do what they want with contaminants and with.
Oh
companies
yeah.
and whatnot.
Don't be careless.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Exactly.
But also,
Exactly. There needs to be common sense
Yeah.
regulation with these things, and there have been a lot of good examples of that. I mean, rivers that have gotten cleaner in the last 50 years.
Yeah.
Places that used to be, unlivable are now, quite nice to live.
Yeah.
So yeah, cleaner water, cleaner, everything.
And what also, and you being in such a engineering area, the idea that we completely discount human innovation when we talk about any of the future doom and gloom. It's like we have innovated ourselves out of so much shit. It's like, oh, it comes up. Oh, it's threatening our lives. What if we invented something? Oh, wait, somebody actually came up with this idea 20 years ago. We're just going to dig it out of the patent office and build it, and it works now. That's always what happens.
Yeah.
And something I was talking about AI because one of the things at the conference was all about AI technology and how it's here, it's not going away, because you have two options: absorb it into everything you do, or completely eradicate it. Those are the only two options. There's no in between right now.
We're going with option A big time.
We're going with option B big time.
I've started.
Oh yeah,
using
you're right.
it.
You're right.
I remember how I was so against it.
Yeah.
I've started using it now.
Yeah, so we're not that far off from the second brain stage, which is basically the fourth of the 5 full stages of that. Once you get past that, it's full singularity time, and it's our new god and all that. Either way, but the point was, I was having this discussion with Summer on the back porch at Sean's house, and she was talking about how AI will eliminate some jobs out there, some opportunities. However, that doesn't mean you're completely useless forever. You can do something. But the other part that I came to a realization on, I forget, it was at the conference, the guy said, is like, remember how they said television would eliminate radio? You can still listen to the radio. Remember how they said the internet would wipe out television?
Yeah.
The television is on the internet now.
Yeah.
And still terrestrial TV
A
still
lot less
exists.
relevant than it used to be.
But it
yes.
still exists.
Yeah,
Radio
for sure.
still exists.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they said that streaming would end physical media. But if you go to Walmart right now, you can buy records, like actual vinyl records at Walmart right now, because people still want record players.
So if radio still exists, how come AM radio still sounds like absolute fucking shit?
Because you're playing it on a modern radio.
I mean, it's awful.
Yeah.
Because the frequency.
You try to listen to talk radio, and it's almost incomprehensible.
Because it's,
So you got to pull it up on like iHeartRadio or something like that and listen to it online.
Yeah.
yeah, well, that's
I
fine.
bet you're trying to listen to it from a moving vehicle.
I am.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time you get near power
AM is
lines,
meant
it
to-
just fuzzes out.
AM is meant to be at a stationary.
Yeah, it's meant to be at a big old radio with
Well,
knobs in your house.
I never sit at home
And
and
ham
go, "Hey,
radio.
let's put on the radio."
No, because you're not in the 50s.
And in the modern day of Zoom and all these other things, there are still ham radio operators out there because it's still one of the best ways to communicate instantly.
There are, and I call him Dad.
yeah.
There was a two ham radio operators that would come into Walmart all the time, and they had the rig in their truck, had their operator number on the license plate and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he had that huge like fuck off donkey dick of an antenna on the back of the thing, and he had to have it folded over on top of the truck so he could come in, or else it wouldn't fit in the bay.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, all the time. It was like that was his mobile setup. He had a significantly more powerful setup at the house. That was just so he could roll around and talk to people. It's like, I don't need a cell phone. I've got a radio in my truck.
Yeah. One of my friend's dads had that in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
And he had it connected to his car.
Yeah.
The hand radio connected to his car. And then he had another one in his house connected to the landline.
Yes.
So essentially in 1987, the man was making phone calls from his car.
Yeah.
So
Because he connected it basically his Wi-Fi.
Shoot.
Wi-Fi calling is really what that was.
2 point.
Those radio setups are neat. Dad was messing around with his handheld. He got on the wrong channel or something. And they zapped his radio and fried his handheld.
Yeah. Whoops. Don't do that. But my whole argument for that was we said all these technologies would become so redundant and pointless, and yet they've all continued no matter what the next innovation was.
True.
So if AI is the next innovation and whatever that might take the form of, whether that's literally a chip in the back of our brain that literally reads our thoughts, because AI is getting to the point that it can read our thoughts from an fMRI, which is fun in and of itself. But it's like we discount any innovation we might create that could make things better, and we go entirely off fear mongering nowadays.
Yeah.
Even more than they've ever done. But I mean, we've been fear mongered on the ice caps melting forever. The ozone layer has healed significantly. It's not completely gone or repaired, but it went from like, I forgot how big it was. It was a massive hole, and it shrunk down to like,
Yeah, we got rid of a bunch of gases that did that. So
True, we
that's
stopped
one,
using-
one
but-
good example of regulation.
But they said it would be permanent even without the gases, and nope, it healed itself. It's almost like the planet can do all these things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The propellants now are a lot cleaner and better than they used to be.
Yeah, but our AC in our cars is not as cold as it used to be.
True.
Yeah, if you go back to the R12 days.
Yeah.
Holy shit, those are cold. If you can get a car that still runs on R12, if you
Yeah.
can find somebody who still has a bucket of it somewhere.
Hey, one thing for the other, right?
No. Because as an AC technician told me once, there's no real reason to ever change refrigerant. It's just that the patent is up.
Really?
They can only have it for so long. That's the only reason they change it. So they can charge more for the next one. Patent's up. It barely changed. They change one molecule. They move on, make a new patent, and charge you more for it, and change the entire systems over. Guess who that was who told me? Our AC friend. The silver-haired
Yeah.
one.
I don't know. That's one of those things. Yeah.
That's true, though.
Yeah.
Because he owns and runs a refrigerant company.
Okay.
He knows how. Because he says the new systems are such a pain in the dick.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have so many old systems that are around. They're like, but you can't really retrofit most of them. They make it that way.
It is a fact that new refrigerants are less efficient than the old ones.
Yeah.
But they're also safer and less toxic. And
I mean, some of that is perspective.
I know.
Thought I heard a river.
No, it's probably my
Oh, it's your
beard
belly googling.
on my beard on the microphone.
Stop sanding the microphone with your Brillo pad over there.
There you go.
Yes. So, nuclear. It's the way we should go.
Nuclear
is the way we're gonna go. I mean, it's not up for debates or elections or anything like that. The technology is gonna keep on going.
Yeah.
It's got financial backing from, now tech is the most interested party because of how hungry data centers are.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the prime application that's going to open the door to a lot of that technology.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't mean that all the new technology is making sense. We're making a lot of really dumb things, but again,
That's what we always do. We make
Yeah.
the dumb shit, and then 20 years later, we finally figure out, oh, should have done it this way after 1,800 people have died,
right.
specifically.
So you've heard of CCUS, right? carbon capture underground storage.
Got it. Yeah.
So basically, you capture CO2 from the atmosphere or from a process in some plant or usually power plants, things like that.
Yeah, because they pull it.
Petrochemical.
Yeah.
They generate a lot of CO2, so in those cases they capture it. But in other cases, it's captured from the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Which is really dumb because what most of the stuff in the atmosphere is like naturally generated CO2.
Yeah,
and
from things that come out of the earth. Yeah.
Right, and that's not that bad as the industrial stuff that's fresh and has contaminants and things.
Plus,
but anyhow,
it serves a purpose as well.
Right.
It's not just there to make it a little bit warmer today.
Right.
It's almost like there's certain organisms on this planet that actually eat that stuff.
Yeah, there are, but we make
well, there's those greeny things that use a process to strip the hydrogen and carbon apart.
Yeah, but we make multiples like 10 to the 6 times of what that stuff needs actually. So
that's true.
Yeah,
but we also cut down a lot of those things.
Yeah.
And
But what I'm getting to is that that serves the purpose of capturing that CO2 and injecting it somewhere in the ground, usually in a former oil and gas reservoir that has some space in there, and you keep your fingers crossed that stuff is going to remain down there. It may not, right?
It's going to leak out.
It could.
Like a big fart.
I mean, if you do your homework right,
like an underground fart.
Right. If you do your homework right and you make sure that there is containment, there is a whole science behind it.
So could we compress?
Could we compress
it into something and then jam it underground when it's changed form?
That rupture and has the potential of killing whole towns.
1,800 people.
I mean, like those lakes that turn over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And all the gases at the bottom of a lake turn over at once, and the whole town just around it just dies.
But CO2 is not that toxic. CO2 is lighter than air.
CO1 is.
Yeah. Monoxide.
Monoxide will kill everything.
But dioxide is not that toxic. So, and it's not going to fail spectacularly.
It would have to be super concentrated, like into a building, and it would be going to be effective.
I mean, that's not mainly the issue. The issue to me is that all that effort could be better used somewhere else. You know what country is right now very interested in CCUS? Freaking Brazil. I mean, take the money that you're going to spend in that project, save another, few hundred acres of the rainforest. What do you think would do better to the environment?
Leave the trees.
Yeah, leave the rainforest as it is.
Yeah.
Take that money and protect. Make your national park a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, you did a great thing. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, like if they were replacing rainforests at the rate, that they at some point said they would, then we would have significantly less issues. Instead of just cutting down millions of acres of it over the last few decades, burning it down, turning it into usually grazing areas for cows.
Yeah.
Depending on the
or
country,
polluting the hell out of the rivers because you're mining for
you're strip mining the areas too. Captain Planet taught us all this stuff back in the day.
That's right.
I mean, that was
there was some truth to it.
That was was it Warren Buffett? No, the other guy. It was just propaganda.
Wasn't Jimmy?
No. But I think it was Warren Buffett owned that back in the day. Or it's the other guy who had all those corporations. I forget which one. Either way, doesn't matter. But the point is, it did have a proper message. It did tell you about these things. That I don't believe was a myth.
Yeah.
Not just a
cartoon. So it's a matter of using the resources in the right way.
Yeah. But imagine if we just turned all that CO2 into graphene to use as a structural component in things.
Yeah. You only need a little bit though.
Well, it depends on what you're using it for.
Yeah. So like the people that say, well, I'm gonna offset my CO2 footprint, my carbon footprint, by planting trees. Well, I hope you have a few thousand hectares, a few thousand acres to plant a few thousand trees, because it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a little while.
And
trees are a wonderful thing, but they can't compete with fire.
Yeah. There's some irony that trees take carbon out of the air to turn it into wood that turns back into fire and smoke.
Yes.
Algae would be a better source.
Algae is significantly better, but you can't cover the entire. Yeah. if you covered the entire ocean in algae, it would be a problem.
That would be a problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm sure at some point, if they could create a super algae that could eat the garbage patch and create oxygen, it'd be great.
And then utilize it to make fuel.
Yes.
Yeah, you're getting a little bit too ambitious.
or
I would be happy with it eating the plastic and feeding the fish.
If it eats the plastic and farts out oxygen,
Oh, now you're talking about.
yeah. If it
But-
farts out oxygen,
Yeah.
and it eats the thing, and then it turns into fish food when it's done.
Dude, I would be happy with it eating plastic and turning into sand, or
Just
turning
one
into-
giant sand hill in the middle of the Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody talks about the Pacific.
Does it have to
garbage
have a
there.
certain limit on how long it could survive?
Yeah.
'Cause it'd take over.
Yeah, it would have to be there long enough to do
Yeah.
its thing, or else it just turns into a whole new problem.
Yeah.
An algae island.
That's just like putting in an invasive species somewhere.
When it runs out of plastic,
It's going to eat something.
yeah,
It's going to eat the oil.
it's either gonna eat something or it's gonna die.
It's like the astrophage
Exactly.
from Project Hail Mary. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie.
You need.
You
to,
haven't
brother.
seen it?
No.
Holy shit, go see it.
I've listened to the book twice now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Watch the movie.
Yeah.
And I've done that.
Go watch
I
it.
do love that you said you were going to listen to the book and get all the answers, and then I just watched 3 videos and I got all the answers.
Yeah.
I was like, I got it. I'm good. I know. I got all the answers I needed, and then found out the stuff that was redundant anyways.
Mm-hmm.
You did the same thing that I did with Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you a Dune head too?
Well, I mean,
Or are you more like me, where it's like you enjoy it, but you don't need to?
I enjoyed it. I went down the rabbit hole for a while and bought the books, started reading the first one, got through like half of it, and then
let
went
you
on
talk.
YouTube and got the whole story.
There you go. You talk at him.
So,
See, I'm the kid that's had the book in his hand since he was 10
okay.
and have loved the whole series.
Yeah.
Got into the Butlerian Jihad and all the backstory and
Nice.
all the way Children of Dune, Messiah,
yeah.
all that.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was so angry at the new ones.
Really?
Dude, they got everything wrong.
Okay.
Not everything.
Oh, they got a lot wrong.
They got a few things. They
So-
changed.
Dude, when
they
it
changed
So
things.
you're not big into enjoying them as separate pieces of art.
I had to learn.
that even more. He said the thing I said.
I had to admit they were pretty.
Yeah.
They were nice to watch.
It's like Lord
But
of the-
still,
yeah.
in the first one, my best friend went and watched it with me. He's into Dune like I am. And when
I've already heard all these stories.
Paul ran up the stairs, stabbed the Baron in the skull,
That was the second one.
the second one, Scott stood up and went, "What the hell?" in the middle of the theater.
Yeah.
5 rows in front of us. We heard, I know, right?
He's repeated this about 17 times.
Still, it still makes me mad.
One
I'm
of my,
angry. It's
one,
stupid.
one of my best friends growing up had that same, focus on
Yeah.
they got it wrong, and he walked out of the movie theater.
I've heard that. I've heard people
during
walked
the-
out. Yeah.
During the Lord of the Rings,
Oh yeah.
during the Fellowship of the Ring.
During
He
Fellowship he walked out?
Oh, he walked out.
There's no Tom Bombadil. This is bullshit.
No, where is Glorfindel? It's,
Where's Glorfindel?
yeah, it's like
Later.
yeah, and the
Later,
man-
dude.
And the man walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to go back and watch it
Look.
3 days later. But
I'm only that way with a handful of things, but it's usually because there's a singular source of canon and that's it. When you have many retellings before you even get to a mainstream movie, then you got to start separating each thing from itself.
Right.
It's like the book is the book, the translated book is a different book. The,
Yeah, the-
first movie was this, the tiny little
The
little
book is
cartoon
canon.
was this. Everything is canon to itself. And that's what you have to understand. As soon as something else gets written, that's canon
yeah,
to itself.
Nope, that's wrong.
Doesn't matter if you like it, it's canon to itself.
exactly.
You want to get into tricky canon, you get into like Star Trek, Star Wars. That's when canon gets blurry as hell because that's one property in one situation, and they went, and then and then like pull nope, and then, it's like editing the Bible over and over. It's like nah,
They're just justifying things that
the parts of the story
they
they want
did
to
because
have.
they no, and things that they did in the movies because they thought of it and they thought that it would look cool that way.
Yeah.
So they have to make up this whole story about the children of the Force and whatnot. And like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like if you exclude the issue is that it's canon, except for the fact that the guy who wrote it all in the first place didn't write it all out. He was mostly going as he went.
Yeah.
That's why the prequels are such a mess, and then the sequels are it's mostly unforgivable.
My favorite example of that is Game of Thrones
Yeah.
because it's the same guy producing both things. I mean, it's the same author that's
Mostly.
involved, and he has a hand in both.
He was less hands-on with the show than he wanted to be.
Right.
And which is why he's bitching at them now. It's like, they ruined my thing. It's like, you haven't finished your thing.
They're still a mess.
Exactly.
Well, the problem is, it's like he sits there and he blames Dan and Dave for how the show came out. It's like, dude, they had to finish the show without source material.
right.
They had your guidelines,
Out
and
of a
that was it.
conversation, yeah.
Because you didn't write the rest of the damn story. The end was a mess, and now you want to bitch about it because the fans do.
Yep.
Right.
It's like, no, eat a dick or die. Pick one, George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
He's like 80, so he's probably going to die before he ever finishes the book. He's not interested in finishing the book. He's writing other shit.
He's bored now.
He
Yeah.
probably wrote it already, and it's in.
It's been 20 years since he even picked up the pen to keep writing Winds of Winter.
Yeah.
He still has one or 2.5 books to finish.
Yeah.
So he was writing Winds of Winter when he stopped, and that means he still needs to finish Dream of Spring, which is the rest of it.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, I'd rather him not finish it than just do it and phone it in.
he could just do it with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
He could be like, here's what the TV show did. Here was my intent. These are what I want to happen. And then you feed every bit of quote unquote canon into it from the books. Because obviously the shows are canon to themselves and the books are canon to themselves because never the twain shall meet.
Make something people will bitch at less.
When the man passes, it's going to be like Tolkien,
Yeah.
right? His kids are
Oh,
going to pick
Tolkien
it
did
up.
way too much writing.
Yeah, but
That man didn't leave anything unfinished.
his kid, he did.
Yeah, I
The
guess.
Silmarillion was completely unfinished.
I guess that's true.
That's a collection of it. It's like the Bible.
We already,
Collection of books that
we
you know,
talked about
gathered
that.
by other people. And,
Dude, we talked about
they-
that
and
on
packaged
Sean's
into one.
episode. How the Silmarillion is the Old Testament.
Yeah,
It really is. I was like,
yeah, it is.
I high-fived myself on that realization. That's in that episode. Go
A
watch
little
it.
self-flagellation.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, yeah, it is the Old Testament. Yeah.
With a lot less rape and murder.
for the universe.
With a lot less rape and murder than the Old Testament.
Less?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
Morgul did a lot of things.
dude.
I mean, there was a lot of bad things.
The Old Testament also did a lot of bad things.
Yeah, Old Testament God was a badass.
And but they also cut out significant portions of it because they're like, no, we don't like the portrayal of those things.
Yeah,
Yeah. Book of Enoch.
in both.
Yeah. In both, yes.
Lots of smiting.
Yeah.
There was lots of smiting in both.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Leave none alive, sort of thing. Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah. Burning of entire cities.
Firstborn.
Oh yeah,
Well, they wouldn't listen.
I don't know. Angels back then were awesome.
yeah.
I don't know. I
God's
don't.
foot soldiers,
Awesome in the actual definition of the term. Awesome. Yes.
Yes. And,
To inspire awe, yes.
Yes.
limited power.
16 wheels of fire rotating around each other with 1,000 eyes and 7 wings. Yeah, I also wouldn't know what to do if that
Literally
came down to
you
talk to me.
awestruck, yeah.
Yeah, if that thing appeared and told me, "Hey, by the way, your family is going to be the lineage of God," I'd be like,
Okay.
I was like, "Yep,
Because most,
thanks."
almost all interactions with angels have been violent. Almost all.
In the Old
Yeah,
Testament,
in the Old
yeah,
Testament.
New Testament better.
Yeah, better. But
They probably appeared mostly in human form,
Yeah.
or at least as some type of beam of light and a voice in your head.
Yeah. That's
Or-
why it's called the New Covenant.
Yes.
yeah, God had some great shock troops.
Well, troops is a
Yeah. It was the equivalent of bombing people from orbit.
or another dimension, however
Yeah.
you look at it.
Exactly. The Hammer of Dawn.
Yeah, the Dawn Hammer.
Yeah.
Go 40K. Dawn. It's actually, I forget, there was somebody had a ship called the Dawn Hammer. I forget which.
Gears of War had the Hammer of Dawn.
Somebody else had.
Yeah.
Somebody else
That was
actually
the
had
raid
something
that-
called the Dawn Hammer.
Yeah.
It was in another one too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, energy,
looking
yeah.
Back to energy. Fictional. Okay, which fictional energy sources should we have?
Oh, God. That satellite energy thing that we had in... What game was it that had, like...
All of them.
Like, catching energy from the sky, but not solar, just...
So like the
I'm thinking StarCraft.
Like-
Had one,
what did
something like
StarCraft
that.
have? Don't remember. Was it that had to have been the Terrans because the Protoss used energy crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anytime we could have an orbital ring that's absorbing radiation and turning it into power and pumping it back down to Earth by
I got answers
elevators.
for both.
Yes,
The Hammer of Dawn was Gears of War.
yes,
The Dawn Hammer was Warhammer 40K.
I was right. I barely know 40K, and I knew that one.
And so was
Nice,
but yeah,
because they're all ripping each other off anyways. Let's
Exactly.
be fair here, they're all ripping off 40K one way or the other.
right. So yeah, that those whole things about getting energy from the sky, we already do. It's called solar.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has its
But if we could
uses.
capture it more efficiently after it's not gone through our atmosphere.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
That's
then
what-
you have to get it down.
Yeah, that's what elevators are for. Space elevators.
Yeah.
Dude, if we can actually do that shit, it'd be so much easier than having to launch rockets every time.
Yeah, the physics of it though are kind of a
It can work, but you kind of have to assemble it from the outside in. You have to establish the orbital ring first and then do the tethers to the planet. Because you can hit that certain point where it will rotate and it will not mind.
yeah.
But you have to sink it well enough to do
And
it.
then there's the resistance with the air and the different layers of different
Oh, that's
densities
easy.
along the way.
You just put hexclad stuff on the outside. It's slippery.
yeah.
And then you get the
Yeah.
terrorists who are always going to bomb it because they think you're just, it's like the Tower of Babel. You're just trying to get too close to God. It's like, no, I'm trying to build a cool way to get to space. It's easier than launching rockets, dum-dum.
Yeah. No, we
Because
have
it works in all sci-fi, so that means it must work eventually.
Right.
Of course.
In about 150 years, it should work.
yeah.
Because what you do is you also cover the outside of the elevators with solar panels. So it's going miles and miles and miles into the sky, so you can catch the sun endlessly forever.
Yeah.
But that's in a world where you're not going to be bound by
We have
oil.
We have sources of energy that are concentrated
Yeah.
in terms of radiation that are much
Fine. Well,
that
can
are
we
much
create
better
Dyson
than that.
sphere, like small Dyson spheres?
I am not familiar.
Okay, so a Dyson sphere, it obviously it's a theoretical object because there's no way it can technically exist. They did it in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Was the first time we really saw one on screen when the Enterprise accidentally found one. They're like, "What is this giant? Like, what the hell? There's just a void in space." And they get there, and it's a giant sphere, and giant. It's encompassing an entire solar system, completely sealed. So the internal surface is capturing any and all solar output. Yeah, even though there are planets within it,
Right.
but the entire solar system is encased within a gigantic mechanical circle. So like the halos from Halo
Yeah.
are a tiny portion of what you would do for that, because they did have a tiny little energy sphere in the middle that was lighting it all omnidirectionally.
Yeah.
But if you could create an eternal fusion source inside of a thing that was made to encapsulate and capture all exporting energy from it, that'd be the way to go.
Yeah. Imagine the amount of material that you would need.
You cannot imagine the amount of material to encapsulate an entire
Yeah.
solar
You'd have to
system,
harvest half the system.
It'd be beyond.
which is why there's only a handful of planets within
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And odds are you'd have to actually be, and that's why they never, as far as I know, within canon, they never found out who built it, because there's no life inside it, even though there
Well,
were.
knocking, but you can't get in.
Well, the problem is that it had an automated system to automatically pull ships in from the outside.
Yeah.
So they found the door, and it had 4 tractor beams, and it pulled the Enterprise inside, and then they couldn't get back out.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's when they brought back Scotty. Scotty had discovered it back in the day.
Yeah.
And his ship crashed, and he put himself in a perpetual cycle on the transporter. So he basically put himself into transporter stasis for like 40 years.
Oh well.
Yeah, and then he's the one who actually ended up helping them get out.
In reality, though, the distances in space are like beyond imagination. Really.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, with the Artemis mission, for example.
Yeah.
They had the mock-up of the distance that they traveled,
Mm-hmm.
and you could have put every single planet in the solar system between us and the moon.
Yeah.
And that's the distance that they traveled.
What is that, 40 million miles or something like that?
It's
pretty big.
250,000
Oh, all the way around, yeah.
miles
Yeah.
each way.
Yeah.
And change.
Yeah, a million was over.
Yeah.
Because I
Half
know
a million.
I know Independence Day got it wrong when they said the distance from the Earth to the moon.
Yeah, it's about 250,000 miles
Yeah. So you can
Just
fit all the planets in the solar system between.
between the two. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So you're talking about a bean here and a grain of rice over there.
Yeah.
And I think I'm overestimating the sizes of the objects.
Yeah.
And between the
Because the moon is
compared to
roughly
the
1/8 our size, give or take.
yeah.
Yeah. Which is why it's 1/8
So-
our gravity.
So yeah, I mean it's there's a lot of distance out there.
Yeah, it's unimaginable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're talking about light years.
Yeah, from here to the sun, it's 8 light minutes.
Yeah.
So 8 minutes of something traveling 300,000 meters. Yeah, I know. Meters didn't get us to the moon. I know. 300,000 meters per second.
Yeah.
So that's a lot.
Yep. I like that meters didn't get us. The metric system didn't get us to the moon. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, apparently we never went to the moon anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Artemis 2 hit approximately 24,527 miles an hour during the translunar injection burn.
How about that?
That's a lot.
That's fast,
Yeah.
but that's still nowhere near
It's nowhere relativistic
yeah,
speed. No.
nowhere.
No.
We can't imagine anything that could survive going that
Yeah.
fast.
On the way back, they were going Mach 33.
Yeah.
After a slingshot maneuver.
That's right.
That's that speed.
Yeah.
That's that relativistic burn coming back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, if you think about Project Hail Mary, they were going like 0.9 the speed of light.
So fast.
Somehow.
So fast that they were
Without deflector shields, mind
so
you.
fast that they experienced time dilation.
Yeah, that was the whole reason why the point is like they would. It was an 11-year trip, effectively, but they only experienced roughly 4 years of sleep.
And that's why Rocky had trouble.
Well,
Oh, spoilers. Okay.
yeah.
In,
Well,
the book.
well, the reason why is that they had no concept of relativity.
Yeah, they had no concept of they planned everything in around Newtonian physics.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
did not take into account what is it? Relativistic math.
yeah.
They
Because they had no
concept of it.
They can't see, so they have no concept of light. So
And that's why
they
he
had no
had-
concept of relativity.
That's why he had so much extra fuel left.
Yeah, because they didn't know how much they would
Because
need to get there.
they got there way faster,
Well, not only that, they were
and then he slowed down and it got farther away.
they were also
and he didn't understand it.
they were closer.
Yeah,
They figured out they could go the speed of light, but they can't. I don't know how they figured that out. They can't see. But also the fact that they
could hear.
can hear the speed of light. I don't think that's how that works. But I did ask the question: how did they know their star was dying?
That never came up.
I gotta wonder if he never wrote it.
Yeah,
So you got to think about a species that communicates sonically. They don't have eyes. They grew up on a planet with 23 plus atmospheres.
yeah. They have
of Earth.
multiple receptors on their bodies.
Yeah, and so they have no concept of radiation. They have no concept of visual radiation. They have no concept of light. They know it must exist, but they have no concept of it. It's like literally trying to tell a blind person what red is.
He tried to tell him what green was.
Yeah, what is
He
green?
had no concept of color, so he asked him to name it. He called it middle rough
Yeah, he gave it a
'Cause it
texture.
was- 'cause
He had
it
to give it a texture.
because green was in the middle of the wavelength. We
Yeah.
could see.
The wave.
Yeah, so judging by the wavelength, yeah, he had to tell
He
him.
said that's middle rough.
Yeah, he converted the wavelength or gave the wavelength of light in a visible or a sonic spectrum that he could see, quote unquote, see.
And that's coming from the book. That wasn't in the
Yeah.
movie.
No, when they invented the reverse texture visualization for Rocky, so that he could see screens, was
Yeah.
great. Which I think I mentioned on the last episode.
All the funny
Yeah.
wasn't in the book.
No,
All the funny, goofy stuff you loved was all in the movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Well, like
Funny how that works. Different pieces of art.
That's so funny.
Because the funny bit you loved with him coming in the ship and acting all crazy,
Yeah,
not in the
the
book.
crazy dog moment. Yeah, the zoomies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't until I watched a review of the movie that I went, oh, that's why he thought the biodome thing was boring, because it just looked like a blank wall. Because it's an LED sphere, so you can sit there and watch scenes of Earth because you're going to be in the ship for years.
Yeah.
He can't see it. It just looks like an empty sphere to him. He's like, this room been boring. Well, it was a really cool scene on the screens. This room boring, and it just kept rolling. It's like, so they don't explain it to you.
Yeah.
But you got to eventually go, oh, he can't see it. That's why it's boring.
Yeah.
But then they come up with a thing later. Spoilers. It's a tiny detail of the movie. They figure out a reverse interface to show him visual stuff the way he can see it. So, like, they convert light into a visible wavelength on a little screen that he can see the textures, so that he can see that this is what's being shown to him on a flat screen.
All right.
I was like, that's fucking neat.
Yeah.
And he points a crystal at it.
Like a blind person screen.
Yeah, effectively. And
That's
it's
essential audio braille.
Yeah.
audio braille.
Mm-hmm.
Except it's not.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, he's not touching it. He's hearing it.
Yeah,
that's why
he's
it's
hearing the texture on the screen.
That's why it's audio braille.
It's not. It's kind of audio
Makes
braille,
sense
but
to
it's it's sonic braille.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the reason something that was not explained in the thing, but was explained a bit better in the book, was how he could understand English so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have eidetic memories.
Yeah. They don't have a choice. They have crystal brains. Their brain is an actual crystal. So any information goes in, it just
store everything.
stays there. Yeah. So he can hear thing once, he knows what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, they were
So-
talking in the book. They were he mentioned that he's smarter, smarter than the alien, smarter than Grace was. He said, no, not smarter.
Differently smart.
Same smart. He said, well, you're better at math. Well, that's not smarter. That's equation. That's process.
Yeah.
He said, but you can remember more. Remember more. He said, well, that's not smarter. That's storage.
Yeah, that's like they did that on House
Yeah.
with the lady with the eidetic memory. It's like she's not intelligent; she just remembers everything.
That's right.
Now, if you can do both,
No.
it's pretty good.
You know, that they went on to say that, you know, we were essentially at the same point scientifically and had to be to meet
To
here.
be here at the same time,
Yeah.
except for the fact that they were there way earlier.
Yeah.
Rocky was there a long time. Spoilers. They don't even think they tell you in the book how long he was, or in the movie.
No,
They don't tell you how long he was there.
I
That's
just-
a book info.
I just know we just know he was alone.
Yeah. Oh, I want to see this movie again. It was so fucking good.
I'm looking.
It's such a good movie.
Well, I stated before that's going to be
as
go
soon
on
as
my,
it's out on streaming,
as soon as it comes out, it's going to go on my rotation along with
Yeah.
like Lonesome Dove and other comfort movies.
yeah.
That'll just be on, and I'll watch it whenever it's on.
Also, got to wonder if the movie is more hilarious in Spanish.
I don't know. I tried the book and I couldn't understand it for
Hopefully,
shit.
I'll never know.
Yeah, it's like
I don't watch the.
I want to hear. I want to hear the.
I've got the audiobook in Spanish, which I bought accidentally.
You did. I just want to hear. I just want to hear Rocky's voice translated into Spanish because it was so funny.
After the show, give me a minute.
No. Either way, I hope that movie comes out on streaming soon.
Before the show, we were talking about how some Spanish dubs are funny.
Yeah.
One of them, The Simpsons. The Simpsons in Spanish is pretty.
Oh, I bet.
It is pretty funny.
So,
Which one, Homer?
Yeah.
well, 'cause
No,
I was-
in general, they're all pretty funny. I mean, it's very well done.
I'd love to hear Apu in Spanish.
Oh yeah.
did they give him an Indian accent, but it's in Spanish?
Yeah.
My brain can't wrap around that.
You can't rap either.
I could. I choose not to. Too many N-words.
You are a person of color.
I am a person of color. I should get a pass, but for some reason I don't. Now the weird part is he's Venezuelan. He's not a person of color.
Okay. You should see my parents.
You showed me.
I'll show you.
You told me the entire story about Negro and Negra.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah, you were drunk when you told me that, but it was so funny. Not as drunk as a girl who was with us at the bar that day. The plant girl.
I know.
Yeah, she was very drunk that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart, though.
She's very sweet. You just got to not touch on certain topics when she's drunk.
Yeah.
I narrowly avoided a fight there.
You did. You
I did.
you
I
threading.
I threaded that needle so hard. I'm like, express point without being insulting.
yeah.
What do you think-
Difficult.
What do you think I bring River? Hey, drunk person. Look, puppy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
And she'd probably no. I'm not going
Don't
there.
go there.
I'm not going. I was going to go there. I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
Because she is nice. But when we ran into her the last time at Seinfeld trivia at Mad Llama, we talked and it was fine.
Yeah.
Because she told me about like where she grew up and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that totally makes sense. If
Yeah.
you're from the Montrose area, that makes sense. And I was like, yeah. So we talked about a lot of those things. It's like, yeah, look, I can talk about things I don't agree with in a non-insulting manner.
There you go.
It's difficult, but I can do it. It's very hard. It's very hard. It's very hard.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have to insult you, but I can still disagree with you.
Yeah.
But if you bring it, then we're gonna have.
Yeah.
It's like don't get me started. Don't get me wound up.
Yeah.
I don't want to get kicked out of one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
So I did have one other topic I wanted to talk to, but we're already at over 2 hours, and the wifey will be calling sometime soon. But I did want to discuss more like about surrogacy and stuff. So I will bring that next week. Oh, Ed, I almost forgot
Yeah.
because it is your second time here.
Oh no.
Do you want to? Would you like to join the offenders as you've seen the process happen? You don't have to by any means, but if you want to, you can. You don't have to do it this time if you don't want to, but you're here now.
Well, since we're running out of time, let's do it next time.
I mean, I can make 10 minutes. I can make 10. I can make 10 minutes.
All right, twist my arm. Let's let
Yeah,
it go.
if you want to. Okay, so do you have any concept of a superpower you would like to have,
Superpower that I would like to have.
or you've always dreamed about?
Oh, you remember that Hayden Christensen movie where he would just poof out of
Yeah.
places and
Yeah,
and
Jumper.
appear, Jumper. That was
Yep.
it. Something like that would be really useful.
We have a teleporter already. We do have a teleporter. That's Louis, our other old guy.
Doing it over time would also be very...
Like an actual time travel?
Yeah.
We don't have a time travel person because most people don't have that as a superpower because the offset can go very, very poorly.
Oh, yeah.
I guess. What do you think? We allow for time travel?
Time travel's tough. There's so many variables, so many things that can go wrong.
Right?
Yeah, but also with the dice.
And if he's gay, he names himself.
Yikes.
So the funny part is, if you have a time travel superpower, is like your whole thing is like, don't screw it all up, don't screw it all up, don't screw it all up, or screw it up specifically. It's like you're the one we call when we just need to reset everything.
Well, think about it. I mean, what if you snap back and you're right in front of a bus?
Yeah, you don't have omniscience. You just have time travel
Like,
teleportation.
boom. Yeah. So that
So well, like Bishop and Cable could do time travel in the X-Men.
that's right.
That was through a time portal. Do you want to pop around or do you want to have a portal specifically? We got to get a little specific here. You are an engineer. Maybe you built one.
Or is it more like Nightcrawler popping, poofing, poofing, poofing?
That's more like Louis
Yeah.
with his dead bodies.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like Deadpool with the watch going, woohoo!
Okay, so more like mechanical time travel,
Yeah.
not superpower.
Yeah.
Someone invented it and you have
So
it.
Right.
controlled, non-temporal,
Yeah.
It's
harder to screw shit up.
He has a time device.
Yes.
Or like in Doctor Who, the time vortex manipulator that Jack had. The time agency had vortex manipulator.
Okay.
It was a wrist-mounted time device. You
Right.
just
So does that
punch it.
prevent him from creating a paradox?
No.
Oh, wow.
It's just as the doctor put it, fast and dirty time travel.
Ah.
Yes, you type in the time, you slap the thing, and you end up where you wanted to go.
Like in the Loki,
Much like with Loki when you're doing that.
the time travel authority. There.
Exactly. Okay, so we will grant you time teleportation.
Very well.
So you have to roll the dice. You know how this goes.
Where is the dice?
In the box? Hand the man the box. It's easier to roll into the box, but it seems to be harder to execute.
Swing that.
Yeah, you can push
block
the
out of
mic.
way.
You can push the mic away from me if you want to.
All right.
And I've got Hefe there for quality control. Hold on, let me switch over to Fat Cam briefly here, so we can see what you're doing.
All right. So 3 dice.
Yeah, we got the 3 dice. Try to roll them into the box just for continuing sake.
Very well.
And we're looking for a majority. What do we got?
We got degen, and racism.
We got degen and racism.
Yes.
Wow.
Double degen and racism.
Ooh.
That's a tough. I don't know if we've had that combo specifically. I know we've had degen and gay. We've had gay and racism repeatedly. You don't have to video me at this point. Okay, so time travel, but with a device of some sort.
Yes.
Degen is degenerative behavior.
Yes.
Yes. How bad do we want to make it?
Well, his offset needs to be his fuel source of some sort.
So he has to have a very limited source based on.
Degenerate behavior or racism.
I like the racism as his fuel source, or power
Yes.
source. Because
I have ideas, but I don't want to.
No, you can throw out ideas. No, you can also
to
feed
us.
into this. Yes.
All right. So the racism part could be reversed. Like if I travel somewhere, I would be the most like discriminated against at that time in that place.
So you travel to like 1940 America, you're black?
Something like that.
In the 1860s.
Or you travel to 1940s America and you're Japanese.
In your Japan. Okay, so
Oh,
you're,
yeah.
Wait. I have. So hold on. Let's adapt it slightly. You're going to be closer to
The guy from Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap. You're hopping into different bodies. Okay, hold on. Actually, we're pushing.
Mel?
We're actually pushing into what Unsub did with it.
Okay.
Unsub did do racist. You jumping into a different racist body in the past. That is actually how they did their time travel person. So let's not steal directly from them.
Okay.
But I like the idea that you become. Are you going to become that race when you get there?
Yes,
You're
why
you.
not?
You're you, but you switch races.
Right. Or races or group or whatever.
But then he also displays
Well-
degenerate behavior out of context and out of time.
Right.
I was thinking because it's double degen, much like our Lil P was. Lil P was also double degen, where you know what he had to do.
Yeah.
Man, degen and racism is so easy because that's like, but how does it apply to the superpowers? That's the hard part. It's like because degen and racism, that's an easy thing to do.
Well, you have to fuel your device somehow,
Well, I was thinking they would be fueled by racism, but
or degen.
Or it's fueled by him being
Being
persecuted.
that's not. We don't tend to have that really.
Well, if he's the
What are they going to
he's the
yell? What are they going to yell at him?
if he's the minority
Well, he is.
and he's got to go do shit to piss people off to travel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard.
It's harder. It's harder than we think.
That's a hard power to apply the offset to.
Yeah.
That's one reason why we do the dice now instead of just coming up with stuff.
Maybe I have to get my butt kicked to be able to come back.
You just have to get gang jumped no matter what. Or,
He has to take a
oh
certain,
no, he always has to get hung or strung up.
a certain amount of damage.
Well, okay, so
And then-
hold on, if we do the quantum leap adaptation, so he jumps into a different race wherever he goes or whenever he goes to the, like you said, the most inopportune race
Yes.
wherever you appear.
Yes, exactly.
To get back, you have to get strung up.
1800 something.
It doesn't matter.
Africa,
Whatever
and
it is, you
he's-
have to. The
he's a-
only way to go home is to die in that body.
he ends up British fishing.
So
Zulus.
racism applies to getting home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to apply your degenerative behavior to the point that they will kill you, so you'll come home.
How does that help us?
As a
It
device
doesn't
that comes
in any way.
That he's just lost and wandering.
Brad's power doesn't help us either. He's just stuck in the past. Like, hey, what happened to Ed? I mean, he went back to 14th century Scotland. He hasn't come back yet.
How was your week, man? You're not going to believe it.
And the thing is, he's not going. And I would believe that you're not going back to like change the past or anything. You're being like time tourist, but you have to do it the worst way possible.
Or
What?
you could.
Or you're just fucking your way through history.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You're in Germany. You travel back to 1932
Yeah.
to off Hitler, but in the same way you are, you know.
I would just well, let's make the caveat here. None of your time travel shenanigans have an effect on the future.
Okay.
So
fair
like, so no
enough. I
matter
can go.
so
go
you
witness.
Yes.
I can go witness.
Well, you interact, but there's no effect.
Okay.
So you
fair
went back in time to kill Hitler, but you fail.
enough. Right.
You went back in time to try to save the Titanic, but you fail.
Okay.
No matter what you do, you
Right.
fail at your goal,
Right.
and the only way you can get back is to die.
So
Fail at affecting.
so he
at
needs
affecting
home.
the present.
It's
Yes.
Will Smith, Wild Wild West, drumming on the titties.
Yes. So like, and then you have to convince someone to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on race
Racial hatred, probably.
and yeah.
Yeah. So
Hatred to
so
them
you actually have to embody all the negative
that
stereotypes
they hate.
to get them to kill you to bring you home.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, there's no.
That's very easy.
Although for research purposes, might be useful.
Yeah.
If we need to find out something from the past that would be useful, him going now, mind you, we haven't even. He can just go back to whenever, like whatever you do in the present day, you are you. There's nothing crazy. There's you use your watch, you go back in time. All the crazy shit has to happen in the past, no matter what. It's like that's where all of your negatives come from.
Yeah.
And you're just like, and we're like, hey, can you go back in time and check on this thing so we can see how this goes? And because then you got to think about, wait, where am I going? When am I going? How is this going to go bad for me?
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember everything that happens
Oh yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're just like, God, that sucked so bad. It's like toward the point you don't want to use your powers.
And in some cases, it might be difficult. Think about it. You go back to the
Yeah.
1960s.
Yeah.
Hippie America and whatnot.
Yeah.
It'd be really hard to get yourself killed in that
For
environment.
a racial purpose.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because
Well, okay, hold on. You have to die, but it doesn't have to be because it's racist. If you go back to, if you say you're going back to the late 50s, early 60s,
Yeah.
and you're in Selma, Georgia,
Oh yeah.
it's a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
But if you're in California,
Right.
different story. You've got to
Right.
you got to get some love children to kill you.
Right.
But the thing is, you can't kill yourself. If you kill yourself, you're just
You're
dead.
dead, yeah.
Yeah, you just don't
dead in
want to
the body.
die. It's like, yeah, you got to get someone to kill you out of, what, But if you walk in front of a bus, that's on you.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that would be funnier. Is you can only get home if it's based on someone else killing you out of hatred.
Yeah.
If you die, you just respawn where you are. It's like, you're like, damn it, I'm still here. You've tried walking in front of a bus. I'm still here. Damn it. You just keep booting back. It won't let you die 100%.
Or you just get up like Deadpool. Like,
No, I was thinking you pop up somewhere else as a different race.
okay.
Same, you're stuck in the same time. You pop up somewhere else as a different race.
Right.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta go. It's like, oh, you look at your skin tone. You look at where you're at. And you're like, oh, this will be an easy one.
Yeah.
It's like, this is good. But the challenge is, wait, I'm in China in the 1980s. It's going to be real hard. It's like, I'm a girl. No,
American.
be an American. It'd be the only way, right? And
Exactly.
it's like you're a spy.
That's right.
Yeah. Very interesting time travel problem because you're technically dying, but you come back normal.
Right.
Oh, it would be funny if you come back and you're stuck at that race.
Oh, man.
Like, damn it. Nope, got to go back in time again. Keep switching until I pop back to be me.
Let's try that one more time.
I like the idea that you're normal when you're here. I like that you'll reappear here and you're like slightly smoking. Like, you're like, what happened? They threw me in the
the
burners.
volcano.
It's like, damn it. It's like,
Yeah,
they put me in the oven.
Yeah, they offered me to the
Yeah.
volcano.
You come back with a noose, we know exactly where you were.
Right.
Like, we're good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's like, you don't have the lasting effects, but you bring back evidence. Like firing squad, you still got the thing over your head.
Yeah.
And it's like,
First time, huh?
first time, huh? Yeah. It's just like,
That was my
you're
favorite
functionally immortal.
One of the best lines of that damn movie.
Yeah. And
shirt. That was my favorite shirt.
that was my favorite shirt. Yeah, the question is, you wouldn't be in your modern clothes. You would be in the clothes back then.
That's right.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
got
But they would
this.
turn into
Yeah, they
with the
Oh, that's a fair point.
with the
Yeah.
effects.
Because the transformation and transportation.
That's right.
It's a very weird esoteric power, but
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. It's like, because there's almost no application for your power outside of just
Zero.
gathering information.
Just recon.
gathering information or just
recon.
having fun, going on vacation.
Yeah.
Or just or story time. How did it happen this time?
Yeah, exactly. You got to tell us. It was like, I'll be back.
And then he starts figuring out how to make it humorous.
Yeah, your debrief. At some point, you get bored with dying traditional ways. You're
Think
like,
about
I'm going to
it.
get creative.
Yeah, but think about it. I'm gonna go out there and hang out with Jimmy Hoffa on his last day and
Yeah.
see what happened with that.
What are you
DB
going to be Irish?
Or DB Cooper.
He shows up wearing cement shoes.
Yeah, you're going to hang out with DB Cooper to find out the truth, but then you still got to figure out how to get home.
Right.
It's like I like the idea that a degenerate behavior is specifically
may
tied to
take
how
years.
he comes home.
It may take years.
Yeah, I was back there, but you come back like you're still you at
Yeah.
your same age.
That's right.
Like everything is inconsequential except for the knowledge gained.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't even affect the time. It's like, yeah, we don't believe in multiverse or multi. Yeah,
Oh, can I talk to my former self?
you could, but you'd be a different race.
It doesn't matter.
That'd be funny. Black you talking to young you.
Yeah. Buy crypto.
Once again, it doesn't have any effect on the future. That's the first thing you did. The first thing you did was go back in time and try to make yourself rich, and you come back and you're like, that didn't change anything.
Did not change a thing.
No, the hard part is how do you figure out that dying in the past is how you get back to the future? That would be the hard part. You'd be like,
Well,
Hello?
actually,
the button doesn't work.
actually, the past is a lot less forgiving than what the present is. So,
I guess so.
yeah.
But figuring out that's
and
how.
I'm not talking about any specific place. I'm talking like
Yeah, no.
globally.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
I mean,
life had a lot less value in most of the past than it does now.
yeah, I mean, you go back in time and you're like, you want to see Jesus. It's like, oh crap.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you just die of disease.
Yeah.
After being there for 15 minutes, you're like, there's no soap. How do I? Oh god.
There is no God.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to piss them off. You're
That's
like,
right.
You have to get the Romans to crucify you.
Exactly.
Well, it's not gonna take a lot. But
It's not going to take a lot.
no, won't take a lot. It depends. If you're Roman, it might take a lot.
Yeah.
If you're from Judea, significantly easier.
Right.
If you're an actual Roman,
Remember, it's the group that's discriminated against. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
So And you're like, oh, it didn't work.
Yeah.
You die and you're still there. Aw, I gotta go again. It's like playing the worst video game ever.
Yeah.
It's like, and the point is to die, but to get home. That's like, you just take really, really weird vacations. Like, because it doesn't all have to be unpleasant. It just might be.
Yeah. No, in the end, it will be.
Yeah. At the very end, it's going to be unpleasant. So,
Exactly.
like, definitely the most unique powers.
Yeah.
Definitely the most. The funny part would be, like, try to just nobody you could team up with either. There's no team if you can't, like,
And he's gone. Shit.
And you can only go by yourself. You can't take anybody with you because that would be even weirder.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, honey, let's go on vacation to 1865. She's white, you're black. Well, I know how we're getting home.
Yeah. Do you know Alabama?
Mississippi.
Yeah, or Mississippi.
Definitely Mississippi. All right, well, that's a good one. That is fun. We'll come up with a name later. But because I did tell you I named Shay, right? I gave Shay a name. I sent in a chat last night, so because we had a hell coming up with her name, but it usually comes to me in the edit, and I was like, binary or rainbow ghost, because all you see of her usually is just a little flash of rainbow in the corner of your eye, and you look and there's nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah, so if she's got to be bright and colorful until she's unnoticed.
Gotcha.
But binary just sounded funny.
Yeah.
I was like, it's gay, but not gay. We still have not got disabled at all. Not a single person has got disabled in their offset. One day.
Yeah.
Someday. All right. Either way, guys. So that's going to be it for today's show. Of course, everybody go say hi to Ed in the comments and welcome him back on a real show, not just the on location show. And of
Thank you for
course,
having me.
yeah, of course, and presumably you will be out for at least one of the episode 200s.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I mean there are two of the places you drink often. I assume you'll end up there. So
Let me know.
if not both. Well, I need people on panel at the Mad Llama episode. So
Right.
if you want to join on panel, you get a free coin.
That would be great.
Yep, you get a free challenge coin if you're on panel.
Hey.
You still got to pay for your beers though.
Nice.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I can't afford everything, guys. I'm not made of money, but I can be if you guys buy the merch, much like the Racing the Prairie Dog poster over here. And of course, the episode 200 merch will come up eventually once I get with Shay on that. And of course, join the Patreon if you want to help support that way. See behind the scenes stuff like me hanging the thing up there. You got filmed all that because I thought it'd be a good idea. And then other things.
Other things.
Yes, other things. Of course, contact show if you want at all the things that Heffy said earlier.
Yep.
And make sure you go subscribe to the Clips channel. It's literally called Now You Made It Awkward Clips. It's easy to remember, I think. Either way. Or it's actually Nymea_clips on YouTube. So look for that. All right. And, of course, follow me at _Shoky. Follow Grounded and Grumpy over there. Ed doesn't have anything, but you'll see him at local breweries.
Yep.
Yep, he looks like that. Yeah, and if you hear his voice, go, hey, that's a guy who sounds funny.
There you go.
So I need to get you a shirt that says I'm the one who sounds funny,
There you go.
and then I have to wear I like that you sound funny.
All right.
That'd be just, and we show up a shirt. Hey, it's not offensive because it's cute
Yeah.
or something.
I think.
Until you find someone else that sounds funny and they get mad.
No, then you'll be like, hey,
I like you too.
I like you too. Hey, I'm sure I sound funny
T-shirt?
to somebody. T-shirt, yes. I'm the other one who sounds funny.
You know, barring physical things, sounding funny just means that you speak more than one language. So, hey.
In theory.
Yeah, I'm saying barring physical things, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just be some people.
I just
sound
hear funny.
Yeah, some people just sound funny.
Yeah. It's like, I don't sound funny, I hear funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what actually happens all the time. And then go follow Chad at C4 Graphics because he needs business, except on Tuesdays when Jesus ascended. And
Yeah, he knew here.
I don't know.
You know that.
I don't know if Jesus took today off or the week off, but either way, I hope he had a good time off.
Yeah, Chado busy.
Chad got very busy, but we're glad that Ed got to fulfill his appointment
Hell yeah.
today. So that was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I'm glad you're here. We can
Sorry
hang out
for
more.
being a little late.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, you're
And for once, I don't have a zombie day. I'm good.
And for once,
There
he
you go.
wasn't the one who was late. Yeah, I'm just glad the weather wasn't as bad as it could have been because you had a decent drive.
It was something, but yeah.
Next time we'll drink more beers.
There you go.
Yeah, not today. Next
Not
time.
today.
Another day.
Things to do.
Indeed, thing to do. And of course, actually, they could hit you up for some 3D printing work
All right.
if you would like that.
I'm all
Quite
ears.
possibly.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. He needs a hole lower for a certain gun.
No, I don't.
I'm just kidding. I'm sure that's what you came in. You were talking about 3D gun or
No,
3D printed gun
I need
parts.
something different.
Okay.
Other implements.
Yeah.
But now you need to design yourself your own time travel watch. Just for funsies.
Yeah.
You should, and you should design something.
Shouldn't be a
cool.
problem.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to be more steampunk, or you want to be significantly like more digital?
Steampunk. Why not?
That'd be fun.
And I got a name.
Make it mechanical.
Oh.
Just a name.
Okay.
Not a moniker, a name. Mortimer Coyle. Short for Mortal Coil.
His name is Ed.
Yeah, but Mortimer. Mort.
Okay.
I don't know. I like it.
Either way.
Mortal Coil. I kind of like that.
I did want to ask you right before we go, what all languages do you speak?
Yeah, like in reality.
Proper.
Or the,
Yes, in
okay,
reality,
proper.
not, yeah. 'Cause
Well, Spanish, English, Portuguese,
okay.
and I'm dangerous enough to understand Italian.
Okay. Fair enough. Because I was curious because you kept saying you speak 4-ish.
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 Three-ish, yeah.
Yeah. So I was curious.
Three-ish, yeah. Dabble.
Now I understand why you sound like that.
Yeah.
It's the Portuguese that screws it up. The other ones are so similar.
The Portuguese, man.
Actually, it's the English that screws it up.
Portuguese is interesting.
Yeah. I've heard. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's like French and Spanish came together
It's like
almost.
Portuguese?
Spanish with
Yeah.
a piece of blue jean in your mouth.
Yeah. There's a meme that I heard not that long ago is that English is not a language. It's 3 languages standing on top of each other in a trench coat, pretending to be one.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's basically it. Either way, and with that, guys,
Okay,
bye.
Bye.
I was going to say he should know, but he doesn't know. Also, what is it, our second listener to come on the show?
Yep.
Nice.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.